Saturday stream of BattleTech. This time it's going to be returning to Urban Warfare with the Kodiak pack, and we have been, well, kicking some serious butt, taking some serious names. I'm quite proud of what they've accomplished so far, and I hope that you guys have been enjoying. Hello, Raider. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. You are the first one to speak in either channel. Hello, Gimme Your Shoes. You are the second one to speak, although you wouldn't see that because Raider's over on YouTube and Gimme Your Shoes is over on Twitch. We have both options available for whichever one is going to be more preferable to you. Pick whichever one you like best. You back that Kickstarter? Not yet. I'm waiting to see exactly where it goes to. Like, I'm probably going to back it like the Star Colonel level or something like that. There's so many good things. I actually made up a list over on my Discord of just all of the mechs that they're giving us and all of the new mechs that they're giving us, like not seen in MW or Harebrained Scheme BattleTech. Those I'm looking forward to. I got a buddy of mine, Sproke. He acts kind of like our community manager, and he also is a huge fan of a mech called the Solitaire. And when he saw that, well, he hasn't actually responded yet because I don't think he saw it. But when he learns about it, I anticipate him to be very excited. Alrighty, folks. So let's go get things ready. Also, it gives me even more impetus for when Rogue Tech finally comes back. The stream campaign is 95% likely going to be a clan start, just to enjoy all of that. Mad Dog and Timberwolf for life. Oh, Vulture's such a cool mech. I love it so much. I really do. It is one of my favorites for all the clan designs, which, to be fair, there's a lot of really cool clan designs. Like, I like a lot of them. I know I fight Inner Sphere pretty much exclusively because I prefer it, but you know what? The clan's built the best looking mechs, I gotta say it. Alright, so the Kodiak pack is currently staring bankruptcy in the face, but we're standing over a flashpoint, so does anyone really care? New mechs from RT or HBS? Well, RT is building new mechs all of the time. It's really cool, but the Kickstarter, Catalyst Games, who currently owns, BattleTech, the original, they're introducing, I believe it's 12 brand new mechs at this point that haven't been seen either in MechWarrior Online or by Harebrained Schemes, so that's going to be really cool. All right, so today the idea is we're going to be taking Operation Flattened Earth. It's going to be a 3.5 skull flashpoint. It is an engagement like the medium, which I don't know how long that is, but we're going to go through all to the end of this one. Even if it ends up being 3-4 hours. I doubt it will be, but hey, that could be a thing. We'll be rewarded with rare items, there will be consecutive deployments, and there are no tonnage restrictions, which is pretty good, because we've got a fairly decent number of mechs. So, like we normally do in our streams, we're not going to be paying attention to the story. We are here for the combat and the action, so they can enjoy that, and, whenever, if Casper Kaisha ever gets over to this particular flashpoint, she can make that sort of decision. Alright, let's figure out what the Confederation wants. Disagrees the Confederation has no higher crime than threatening the security of the state. Chancellor, blah, blah, blah. We'll get the job done, or my company doesn't do this at all. The entire Volkovite? That seems kind of weird. No. I don't want to just butcher people. We're good people. We try to be anyway. If you wish, you may turn away now. We speak this enough. If you do this, you stand against Chancellor's favor. Read the board, refuse, and you have another company to stand in your place. Let's see. So you've convinced me. Tell the Chancellor we'll get the job done. I appreciate the opportunity, but you're looking for someone else. Oh, this ends the flashpoint. I guess we gotta take it. So it looks like we're gonna go butcher people. That is unfortunate. Oh well, we'll get it over with. That is the one downside of just not playing through any of sort of the story. We're gonna, of course, take this one for full salvage. So, ooh, actually, maybe not. 2 of 10? That's really terrible. Compared to 850,000, which is a lot of money for us. Oh, we're gonna do this. 2 of 10. You never know what might come up. Alright, so let's get our mechs all sorted out and ready to rock. So we have, of course, the Awesome and the Zeus. The Awesome was the first assault mech that we ever got. The Zeus, the second. And then, of course, we have our Orion. And to back that up, I have, of course, our Thunderbolt with all the SRMs. It's basically, at this point, I have noticed, it is more or less sort of a mini Battlemaster. Alright, so pavement, I want to put you in something special, especially something that's probably going to be hot and toasty. I don't think it's this mech. Yeah, that's not all that toasty. You, on the other hand, look like you might be a bit of a scorcher. So let's get pavement over into that one. Romeo, the Zeus may have an opportunity where it occasionally just fires. Ooh, wait, no, never mind. AC-20 multiple super plus. Romeo can be in that one. No, I can't deny an assault mech for him. Sandhog and Shotgun, and Kodiak's back. We'll give Kodiak the Orion. He can command from the front, as he often does. And Sandhog, of course, in the Thunderbolt. So, Sandhog, Thunderbolt, Kodiak, Orion, Romeo, Zeus, and Pavement. Awesome. So, let's go rock the boat. see whoever we're actually going to get into and annihilate with all of our heavy weapons. And this will be, I believe, the first run that we've actually done with the Zeus. We got our hands on it. We haven't really done anything yet with it. It's equipped mostly with an AC-20, because why wouldn't you equip everything that you have with AC-20s? If it's large enough and it's got a ballistic hardpoint, I'm throwing an AC-20 on it. Or maybe a Gauss rifle or a really, really good AC-10. Like, there are really, really good AC-10s out there. I don't think I've ever seen an AC-10 with plus 20 damage, but maybe it could be out there. Plus 30 would be amazing. Although I'm fairly certain that would be game-breaking, because that would be an AC-10 that would hit like an AC-20 almost. So this will be 3.5 skulls, 2 of temporary salvage, 77,300 Seabills on a tundra map. So we can basically cook all day, every day. Alright, let's get on and annihilate people. First drop. Ooh, a Cyclops. Interesting. I'd love to be able to steal that, but I doubt well, I know for a fact I can't. Because in order to get the Cyclops, we would need 3 parts, and we're only getting 2 of 10. Although, if we got lucky, it might work. So destroy supporting forces, kill the Cyclops. Cyclops is going to be off in the corner. I don't actually remember what a Cyclops normally has, mainly because most of the Cyclopses that I've ever been used to are modified to have dual heavy Gauss carriers. Basically, that's one of the most common Cyclops I ever ran across. Oh, also, the Lulzy LRM version over in MechWarrior Online. I used to play that quite a bit. I've stopped as of late. Just have not had as much time as I'd love to devote into all things BattleTech. So we're going to see if we can't get everybody forward, make sure that nobody quite gets left behind. Although the Orion a little bit slow. Then again, that's kind of to be expected. It's a nice, big, heavy, meaty 75-tonner. Got a 55-tonner coming in towards us. Shouldn't be all that difficult. What do you got? Wolverine? Ah, alright. He's got an AC-5. And I'm kind of surprised that... Am I not in range of your SRMs? Whatever. So we got hit by the AC-5. He's also got a 60-tonner, nailing us, operating in the medium bracket. Interesting. So we're dealing with some pretty good pilots. We need to get into this forest before all hell breaks loose, mainly because we need the damage reduction desperately, and if we don't get our hands on that, we're not going to be having a very good day. So Sandhog, get up there in the forest, fully deep in the forest. Lovely. That's not a particularly accurate shot. How about this? No, it's not going to get any better. So we're just going to walk on forward a little bit. We do have a target way back here, unknown mech type, not all that important. So we will just blitz him, or I could sensor lock. Now he's got so little armor, any hits at all are going to do some decent work here. So we nailed him with a couple of shots. Yeah, we're not going to be quite as efficient with getting other mechs on target, but I anticipate they should do an okay job. Comes back to us, Kodiak himself getting into cover, and he will have a shot. Unfortunately, it's going to do 45s, but I knew that's what was going to happen when I got involved in this one. Oh, it's 120 damage plus 60. That's going to be fun. If I can hit, of course, which we did not. So, somewhat unfortunate there. However, this Wolverine, I don't think he'll survive to the end. After all, I do have 2 fairly beefy mechs coming in for him, and let's be honest, this Awesome is about to light up his universe. Oh, it's so chill! Oh, after that lunar contract, it's so cool. I'm loving it. You can just come out here. We're gonna need hot chocolate after this one. Oh, so much better than the lunar map. Open fire! Exactly. Alright, perfect. So we did exactly what I was hoping that we would do. We've killed the Wolverine before he has had any chance to respond whatsoever, which puts us in the clear. Lovely. So 2 medium mechs. Of course, they're heavy mechs operating medium. A dragon one, and okay, interesting. Not particularly useful, unfortunately. We already have a dragon. A head hit. Great job. Alright, that sucks. Sandhog's going to be out for 12 days at this point? I don't quite remember what their particular medical level is at. And a Thunderbolt SE. Interesting. Another whole bunch of blitz over towards our Thunderbolt. The head being so badly damaged is actually quite worrying, because a large laser hit to that will tear that head clean off, and we'll have quite a few problems with that. Kodiak, come up, save lives. You can do it. Do you have a breaching shot? You don't. That's okay. Well, you will be able to get in range of the dragon. Dragons are generally pretty well armored, though. You appear to be firing like several AC-20 shots. I'm not necessarily opposed to seeing that, but it is a little disconcerting to watch multiple shells leave my AC-20 without being an ultra autocannon, which, you know, if it was, I'd be on board with that. Alright, we are going to maneuver for a little bit of maneuverability. A little bit of maneuverability. We're moving for a little bit of evasion, and then we're just going to blitz him with fire. Now, don't think there's quite a point in aiming it just yet, although we do have center torso exposed, so now there is. So the Zeus will probably just have his AC-20, just sort of try and blitz toward there. Zeuses are quite nimble and quick, as you can see. He's able to zip over fairly quickly, despite the fact that he's in the middle of a forest. Line him up. Let's see if we can't take out the dragon. I think that got him. Perfect. Okay, so the dragon's out. So we've taken out the dragon, we've taken out the Wolverine, we've just got a Thunderbolt at this point. Pavement should have decent range, mainly because Pavement is mostly designed at the moment to work at maximum range. 270s and a 50, that's lovely. Managed to hit with 2 of them. And his center torso is exposed. Oh, it's beautiful. Working, well, quite nicely together. Although, Thunderbolt needs to avoid another headshot, if at all possible, because otherwise we're in a lot of trouble. Are you an ace pilot? I mean, of course you're an ace pilot. You're a tactical genius. Alright, moves over to the side. Sandhawk. Gotta keep him in cover. There's... You never want to step out of cover. We recently had... it was earlier this week, actually. We had an episode where we had one mech which stepped outside of cover for a single turn and just immediately died. Not quite died, but became so badly crippled that eventually the pilot had to eject from it. So at this stage in the game, and yeah, granted, the Kodiak pack is a little bit less as far as the Casper Kaiser was, they still are very much at a phase, I believe, where we're going to desperately need to have to work with all the best accuracy we can hit. I'm going to precision strike just to see if I can't force the issue here, because you know what? The number of misses he has had with that autocannon is too damn high. And we've torn out his center torso. Okay, he's dead. Lovely. Ammunition explosion. Oh, that's exactly what we wanted to see. Now let's go kill a Cyclops. I'd like to get headshots, but I don't have any pilots with call shot mastery, so that is going to limit us a little bit. We're going to have to make sure the Thunderbolt doesn't go too far ahead of everybody, otherwise it'll become a little bit of a problem. And with the head so badly damaged, I don't want to risk quite that. Alright, we have identified the Cyclops. He is, of course, yet an... Oh yeah, it's because his targeting computer. Forgot about that. There's a command computer in the Cyclops' head that allows everybody to move at an initiative phase higher than what they're supposed to be at. It's pretty cool, actually. But also something we're going to have to probably not get if we destroy his head. So if we want it, we're going to have to do other ways of handling him. Romeo, I'm going to sprint you so that you can actually get into cover. I do also want you to sort of square off against him, because a 90-ton Cyclops is a hell of a thing to have to fight. And to be honest, our 2 80-ton assault mechs are not quite in his league. The Awesome should be in range next round, although possibly not in range to actually walk into the forest. Cyclops has revealed himself. He will open fire immediately on the Zeus and missed with his cannon. All right, what do you got here? AC-20, SRM-4, LRM-10, medium laser, medium laser. Okay, so the AC-20 is a bit rough. That's your right torso? It is. Most mechs have a right side bias, so that is why we kind of knew that was going to be the case. Can't quite get to his right side, but I can kind of start blitzing him pretty bad. Oh, that'll be beautiful. Hello, Norman. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could come out and join us with this one. So we're currently engaged with a Cyclops. A whole bunch of weapons. I'm going to start taking pot shots at the head, because if I can just start getting some hits here, I might be able to do a decent amount of work. So if I can fire every single weapon towards his head, that might not be terrible. Now the other option that we could do is, you know, try and blow off his side torso. That way we don't have to worry about the AC-20. But, oh, dude, you can just keep missing with that gun. Although he did manage to get the head hit, so that's working out a little bit better for us. If I can get enough shots to the head, eventually I can tear it off. So we're going to get up close and personal. Hi, my last AC-20. Oh, that did blow a big hole in you, unfortunately on the wrong side of the mech, but that's okay. We are slowly working through, and Pavement is not going to be able to get into the force, but that's also excellent, because Pavement is currently sitting on maximum armor, so don't really care. Open fire with everything. Just pump him full of energy. And there goes half the mech. Lovely. So, unfortunately, it wasn't... Well, I can't really say unfortunately, because it still helped. The ammunition explosion basically doubles up on the side torso destruction, so 2 injuries become 1 injury, but he's got 2 on him at this point, so that's working out okay. If I can get the Thunderbolt around off to his side, we might be able to start picking apart the side torso here. So, do I want to precision strike his head again? No, that wouldn't work out so great. I do think, however, No, we're going to save it. We're going to save it for an AC-20. That way we have an opportunity of making amazing things happen. Arm is exposed, but I don't really care about the arm, if I'm completely honest. I do, however, care about an AC-20. So precision strike. I would like to tear off this torso. Okay, he hit the arm again. Either that or he missed. I think he missed. Jeez. The man cannot hit the broadside of a barn. The Cyclops moving into point-blank range with the Zeus, missing his initial AC-20 shell, but then nailing us with a couple of other shots. This is unfortunate, because Pavement is on the side that he's already lost. And because of that, I can't just keep forcing the issue to attack the side that I want to fall off in the hopes of, you know, injuring him quite badly. Hi. Okay, that's, that could work out quite nicely. It didn't work out as well as I was hoping. So I was kind of hoping we'd either blow off the... Well, I was hoping we'd blow off the torso and then the leg. That way we would get 2 injuries, one for the knockdown, one for the torso explosion. I am working as hard as I can to try and take this thing as intact as I can. Unfortunately, we're about to burn through that frontal armor, and I'm not willing to not do it. Okay, he's having a bit of a bad day. We may end up going to melee combat, actually. Ooh, he's right behind me and nailed us with an AC-20. However, our rear armor, more than enough to tank with it. We rear armor because we like to brawl. And I know some people find that to be a rather distasteful set of events, but you know what? It's a lot of fun when you can just sort of brawl with any enemy mech that you really want to. I can't get the angle I want. I think he knows that. Kodiak, can you get the angle? No, as well. I'm going to reserve. The reason why I'm going to reserve is because I think that I can give Romeo the... Well, I know I can give Romeo the angle. There it is. So I'm going to try and see if I can't take him out from the side. Please don't hit that set. Ooh, my only hope is to hit the leg. Please hit a leg. Yes! He did. So he hit the leg, which then channels up into the side torso. So we blew up the leg, then blew up the side torso. That's going to be 2 more injuries this round. And that's a kill! Oh, yes, we got it. So now we need to be lucky, but we potentially could get the Cyclops out of that. Oh, good shooting, Romeo. Very happy. He understood. Had to be a leg shot. Got the leg shot. Alrighty, so unfortunately it's going to be a 15-day injury on Sandhog. That's a bit of a problem. She's already a replacement pilot. Now I got to put her on leave. Oh, but you know what? I'm hoping. We just got to hope for a good roll here. Cross your fingers! No, it disappeared. It's not in the list over here, as you can see, and it has not appeared to us. So that is unfortunate. We did get 2 parts to a Cyclops, so if we run into any Cyclopses from now on, we're just gonna, tear them completely apart. And that way we can get all the fun stuff. So we are very close to another assault mech, which would be very nice. If we run it, I'm really kind of hoping we run into another one on this mission. Or maybe sort of rare mech parts. After all, they did promise us, was it rare items or rare mechs? Don't quite remember. In any event, an excellent job done by my mech warriors. I'm very pleased to see them surgically pull him apart. Operation Flattened Earth 2, and of course High Orbit. Reject the call, not interested. We're being hailed by the Razorback Company. Yeah, sure, let's talk. There's a new Picard trailer. Nice. Welcome to the stream, Simmons. So your commander on the circumstances honored to speak with you. His social duty. A little both. Wrong side of scenario. Clients don't deserve. What do you want us to do? Look, commander, folk fights, any distance, local religion, folk revivalist movement. That sounds like a band type. Like you're going to a folk revivalist festival. Folk slander, sermon. Yeah, we'll be the good guys. Let's see. What's he proposing? My client's authorized to double allow payment if you're asking an off-world. Ooh, am I going to lose the mech part, though? How much does House Lau like us, though? I wish I could actually see the reputations of what we'd actually be affecting with this one. Because do we really want to make friends with Lau? Lau has a lot of good kit. They got a lot of specialist kit as well. So it'd be really nice to be friends with them. But you know what? I think we want to play it nice. Let's see. Because we've already proven that we're the good guys. Like, we've gone well out of our way. Oh, wait, no, that was the Casper Kaisha. Huh. I guess we're not the good guys necessarily. We're going to take it anyway. Mainly because Sprog would probably, try and punch me if I didn't. He has very strict ways in which he views the Capellans. Oh, yeah, they didn't like us much anyway. So it's not the biggest loss in the world. And we're going to get a whole bunch of salvage out of it. We do need another pilot. Hi, Shotgun. You're finally getting your day in the sun. I'm going to put you in the Thunderbolt because you can't possibly screw that Thunderbolt up. I mean, it's got 3 large lasers and then gives you a whole bunch of mediums. Just press the button until the line goes too much red. You can't screw it up. Promise you. Also, they're fairly decent large lasers too. I think I got one in there that's a plus 10 damage, so not amazing, but fairly decent kit, especially with the accuracy. We've seen it's, what, 15% increase on those large lasers for some reason? Not sure what we did on that mech in order to make it work, but hey. Oh, great. We've gone up from a 3.5 to a 4-skull mission. This could be a little bit rough for us, although I'm anticipating, what, 4 assignments at least? Hopefully they're not all back-to-back. I do have some depth in my mechs, but I don't have any depth in my mech warriors, which could be a little bit of an issue. Let us begin the mission. We'll actually get things done as fast as we possibly can. Alright, what do we got? Under attack. Destroy the Lau attacking units. They are here. Alright, Shotgun, you get to be the tip of the spear. Which I suppose fits your moniker quite perfectly, because you would, of course, want your shotgun to be your point man, because anything that he engages is going to be right in front of him when he turns around the door. Let's see what we got. Anything? No, is it just going to be another turn of running? Probably. I mean, I can't imagine they've got anything too special, unless they're coming right for us. That would be interesting. But no, I think they're just going to be waiting here for us to trigger an event. Alrighty, shotgun's going to keep on charging as quickly as she can. And we've located the enemy. Lovely. And we've got 3 targets off in the distance. And we're going to start maneuvering for a little bit of cover. The Zeus needs to get in close. That is unfortunate. So the Zeus is going to swing over in this direction. Thunderbolt, however, can hang out up here. She's got triple large lasers. Should work out fine. Same thing with the Awesome. Doesn't actually need to get anywhere near the enemy. We got 3 heavies that we're looking at. Unknown types. Shotgun, not actually in range to do anything. I'm going to reserve. Let's let them make the first move and see exactly what's going on here. Oh, did I say 3 hit? Oh, there's a 75 tonner. What are they doing? They're going to make up their mind at some point and figure it out. Okay, here comes a 75 tonner. Let me guess, an Orion? It was an Orion 1V, which is a good one to steal because it has a whole bunch of missile hardpoints. I believe way back in Season 1, when we were doing the actual storyline playthrough, we had several Orion 1Vs. I think I ended up turning one of them into my LRM boat. 65 ton, we got another Thunderbolt. So our Thunderbolt taking quite a few hits on this one, but we should be able to move to cover shortly, and that will help us out quite a bit. Very nice that we managed to miss that initial first, 60 damage for an AC-10. And last mech probably doesn't need it, actually need line of sight. No, just long range fire. And we got a Jaeger mech. Alright, we can deal with that. We, of course, need to swing that Thunderbolt into cover. But aside from that, everybody is doing pretty good. Let's see evasion. Nothing too terrible. Shotgun, what do you got? You have multi-target. That's not so great. Okay, can I get you up here? I can. I can't do it if I want to hide that broken torso already. How bad is it? 34 health? Ain't so great. I'm going to try and run over here for the cover. I did lose line of sight. That's not the biggest problem ever, because then I can just, move up in order to regain it. Yeah, we probably won't be able to engage with our AC-20. Oh, we will. Huh, we're already in range. Fire. And we hit him, too. Opened up his torso, the one with the cannon as well. And tore it completely off with a lucky ammo explosion. That SRM-6 already doing great work. That'll allow pavement to then move in, I suppose. And I'd like to be able to get a non-broken up line of sight. Kodiak, what do you got? Broken line of sight would be exposed. Yeah, I don't want to be exposed to incoming PPC fire, unfortunately. It's a bit of a thing that I'm somewhat allergic to. I may not have much of a choice. Pavement, how far do you get? There. Yeah, we'll take the obstructed shot. Still fairly decent odds to hit anyway. So give him a little bit of love, and 2 out of 3 hits, not bad at all. 2 80s and a 60. I'm going to guess that the 60 was the one that missed. I'm going to shift in the Orion. Yeah, I know, not the smartest thing that we've ever done, but I think I might be able to move the Orion before anything too untoward happens. Jeez, man, would you please bloody hit with that cannon? I've given you the biggest, most powerful AC-20 that I can possibly get at my disposal, and you keep putting shells into the dirt. Kodiak, come on, dig deep. I know you can do it. You're the leader of the company, after all. You can do it. We believe in you. Let's give him precision strike, see if we can't start blowing off the other torso. There we go. He's got any ammo up there? No. Yeah, he had more ammo there. Good job, Kodiak. Okay, so we've basically managed to disarm this Orion completely, which helps out quite considerably. Shotgun will be able to move into cover in this round, although she doesn't have a line of sight or a target on him, but that'll be fine. She'll be in cover, she'll be braced, perfectly defended. And then as we move her forward a little bit more in the next turn, she'll be able to shoot down on the enemy. We do, of course, have Lao reinforcements, and they have locked down the Thunderbolt, but that's not a huge problem. The Thunderbolt is now in cover, and I don't think that... Ooh, breaching shot. That's not good. It did manage to hit our leg. We are starting to weaken this. I think we're going to have Shotgun pull away from this pretty soon. Thunderbolt moving in low and doing nothing. Interesting. More sensor locks coming on. Another 65 tonner. And lots of cannons. Yeah, that's a Jaeger mech. So really laid into the Thunderbolt. Luckily for us, the damage reduction is doing a great deal over. Yes, disarmed literally. Alright, pavement. You got a shot yet? I could expose you. I don't want to, Romeo. I'm going to ignore him. I'm just going to completely ignore him for now. Oh, I can't really afford to... I guess I have to step out of cover. I don't want to, but I don't think I have much of a choice. Yeah, there's that Jaeger mech, though. If I had the line of sight, I would absolutely take it, because the Jaeger mech, I'd probably kill him. Oh, we missed with the AC-20, but then the rest of it managed to follow up. He's doing pretty good on armor. Yeah, you are mostly ignorable. I'll kill you later. Pavement. Oh, good. You have a shot on everybody? Yeah, more or less. We're gonna focus the Jaeger. We haven't done enough damage to the Thunderbolt, and if I can tear the Jaeger mech apart, which we can, it has no armor, as you can see. This one hit the arm, and then just, there was no other weapons there. Got lots of movement coming in from the reinforcements. Got a medium mech. That is some long range for a large laser. Jeez. Thunderbolt taking even more hits. We're going to want to get shotgun out of here soon, but I do also want to engage. I'm going to ignore you because you are not important. I mean, you're going to try and run up and punch me at some point, but let's be real here, man. You are not the key to victory. There we go. 120 damage on that arm and tore it off. There wasn't anything in the arm, but hey, now all shots to his left torso are going to be all that more effective. And the Zeus is going to tank a little bit of damage. Hello, Adam. Welcome to the stream. Oh, don't worry about being late. It's perfectly fine. We're all having a good time here and trying to engage these Lao forces who apparently are attacking some persecuted people who desperately need to be defended in many ways. How do I move? I don't want to move you too far forward because I don't want her to be seen too much by all these incoming reinforcements. Otherwise, death could ensure, and we don't want that to happen. So, do I start blitzing you or you? I mean, you're closer, which makes you more vulnerable to the AC-20s. I'm going to focus on the AC because, again, that armor is so gosh darn light. And if I can just get a couple of good penetrating hits, maybe set off some ammunition, we can detonate this thing in short order. Now, there's a lot coming down on the Thunderbolt, but we don't care all that much. Jaegermechs is so cool. I'm more of a fan of the Riflemen. I really am. Like, the Jaegers are interesting, but I like Riflemans. They're awesome. But yeah, Jaegers are pretty sweet, too. Getting closer to 600. Yeah, I think last check we were at 1,200 subs away. So, been making progress. Ooh, we got to get you back because we got another K2 catapult up here. So, the Thunderbolt has done the best that she can do, right? And we're... Ooh, I was still within range of the punch. Ow. That hurt. Okay, buddy. You just asked for it. I'm going to have to kill you now. I didn't want to bother. I was going to give you the common courtesy of just not killing you since you're almost dead anyway. But no. Somebody had to be a hero. He can make a lane into the Zeus. I think the Zeus ought to be able to kill him in more or less one shot. If he gets lucky. Pavement! I want you to just sort of move behind him, if at all possible. It's not? Oh, that's alright. You brought enough weapons to the table. I hope. I really do hope. Wow, just gunning right for that leg. She wants to keep him alive just so that she can keep him around. It's like a pet at this point. So we only need to move a little bit away from him, and we can avoid, being, shot at and stomped on. Water will reduce our movement. It'll also make us a little bit more vulnerable to the incoming K2, but I don't think I can risk being that aggressive with the Zeus. Because the Zeus is, at the end of the day, it's still an 80-tonner. So I'm a little concerned about moving it so far forward. And lay in. There we go. Took out half of his weapons. No ammunition explosion. Rifleman, more armor? No. Maybe not. Isn't Jaeger just an improved rifleman? They fill a similar role, but they're not the same mech. No. Jaegers are heavier anyway. So, Rifleman's doesn't have more armor, I don't believe. It's a lighter mech. And actually, I believe there's a 55-ton version of the Rifleman that has twin PPCs. So, oh, that's a special case there. Alright, you're going to turn around and try and kill this Jaeger? You might have the kill here. Oh, the only trouble is you're going to be so exposed. Is there anything in this arm? Oh, that's the arm with two small lasers. That's unfortunate. Ooh, can I? Yeah, we're gonna precision strike. There's too good of an opportunity here not to, because all we need to do is 25 damage. So one medium laser needs to strike that, and he's lost half of the rest of the mech. So he's got nothing left. So we've got two completely disarmed targets. Good job, team. I just would like you to get a few more kills. Jaeger is a good platform, really, but only from afar. Yep, they're designed as fire sport mechs. Actually, the Rifleman is designed originally as an anti-aircraft mech. So that's why it was built and set up. We're going to get away from him because he's way too dangerous. And now that... So these two are basically... I can't say ignorable because they are still dangerous, but... I mean, I have way bigger fish to fry at the moment. We got a headshot on that one. So, yeah, we got to worry about him later. After we finish saving everybody's life. Yeah, I was kind of expecting this. Oh, I was really hoping you wouldn't get that penetrating hit. Because that took out my arm. And a headshot. That's unfortunate. That's another pilot down. We're going to have to hire a new pilot on. I have depth of mechs. I have no depth in pilots. It is a small concern. 75-ton mech coming in as well as... Who's up next? Another 65er. PPC? Yeah, you're another SE, aren't you? Oh no, you're the K2. Never mind. So we've got a lot of incoming. It's starting to become a bit of a problem. We do need to fall back at some point back into the forest, otherwise we're all gonna die. That much we know for sure. Although I am gonna knock this Thunderbolt clean over. So let's give him a little bit of love. Okay, he is unsteady, he's gonna fall over. And did we take out the arm? I had some hope, but it did not work. So, oh no, okay, good. I was worried for a second that he was still actually gonna stay standing. But that has been dealt with. So pilot on his back should be easy kills at this point. I mean, actually I've got 3 easy kills just sort of sitting around here. He's got 1 leg and a center torso which has 57 health. If Pavement wants, Pavement could just utterly butcher him, and Pavement might do that. Do you have multi-target? You do not. Okay, so I kind of want to take out people who actually matter, which is not you, buddy. I mean, eventually you might, but nobody's got multi-target, I don't think. That's okay. I'm going to focus on you first, because you are more dangerous. This is your PPC? It is your PPC. Yeah, I'm just going to make sure that thing stops shooting at me. Thank you. Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a waste to fire that much firepower into the PPC if it's already busted, but I want to make sure that it goes down completely. So we've dealt with his heaviest of weapons. That's his hole puncher. And he's going to walk forward and bulwark as best as he can. Oh, the poor guy. Please let me get this Thunderbolt away. I'm trying to save it as best as I can. We got penetrating hits now. That's a lot of medium lasers that I need to save. And at the same time, what you're going to do is you're going to go save... it's going to have to be that angle. You're going to go try and save our awesome from having to deal with this guy. I think you did it. I think you've killed him enough. Good. Alright, so the Orion's dealt with. So this round is just going to be just systematically annihilating the already weak ones. I hope that you're in... Yeah, you're in Initiative 1. Okay. That'll be great. 65 tonner, moving on over. Gonna lay down a sense lock. That Thunderbolt just cannot catch a break. Kodiak. Cool. You have multi-target. That's good. How much armor do you have left in your center torso? 62. Jeez, that's quite a bit, actually. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna keep ignoring you, and I'm gonna see if I can't kill this guy. Center torso. Blow him up. Blow him up. Don't you have, like, machine gun ammo or something I can set off? Apparently not. Alright, we got 3 more mechs coming in, one of which is a Jaeger with no arms, so I think we're okay. And there's the K2, we see him. And then our other 75 tonner. I'm wondering what the haiku at the $1 million stretch goal mean. I haven't actually looked at the last one I saw was for 600,000 or 650. It was a lot of money, but I haven't seen $1 million stretch goal yet. I haven't checked today. Pavement, you're in a good position actually to just stand and tank. Kill this guy. Don't let him move. Okay, so he's dead. Lovely. And then we'll kill this one, and they will have mostly lost all line of sight. He's regained it for them, but this will give us a little bit more control. Romeo, start to fall back, because we want to get some distance going on here. We'll also kill the Jaeger mech while we're at it. And I think he's dead. Beautiful. Alright, so we've killed the entirety of the initial attacking units. We're down to just the reinforcements. And we should just keep pulling back. Anyone who's wondering what Gimme is talking about, it's the Catalyst Games BattleTech tabletop Kickstarter, which recently started off earlier this week and is, well, surging to all new heights. They were funded in, like, what was it, 7 minutes, and then hit all of their initial stretch goals in 21 or something like that. It has been a crazy ride, and I'm enjoying it to the fullest. We're going to fall all the way back to some forest where we can actually sort of contain this engagement a little bit better. So I don't want to be fighting over open water. Brittle Barren Bedeviled. Oh, late winter branches. Brittle Barren Bedeviled. Late winter branches. Ice Fair's already been announced, so it can't be anything to do with that. Keep running back, guys. Ooh, probably shouldn't have done quite that. I don't want to put that back to early spring surprise. Well, we could go through Sarna's entire list of mechs and just sort of try and see what makes sense, which we may end up doing. I actually probably will end up doing at some point if nobody else has already figured it out. Orion's going to tank a little bit of damage, but the Orion is mostly in great shape. Granted, the back armor is a little bit dented. Oh, crap. That means I've got 2 mechs that I can't... Well, it's 5 damage to the back. That'll be fine. Who cares about so little damage? Romeo, I want you running. Actually, oh, that would be really nice, but no, that's not going to happen. We're going to plant ourselves right over here. You want us? Come and get us. Is that a... Yeah, that's a Thunderbolt. And of course, Pavement doesn't really need to be anywhere near anybody, mainly because she is packing a lot of firepower that can shoot very long range. probably just going to stay back here. Although I'm not happy about having a crevasse between us and our friendlies. So 70 tonner has revealed himself to be a grasshopper. The Zeus is going to take a little bit of fire, managing to avoid the initial large laser. That's quite nice. So we can just keep annihilating. And it's on to us, but you know what? I'm a reserve! Mainly because they're shooting at the Zeus right now, who isn't going to go anyway, and I'd like to get a good idea of what I'm fully dealing with. I have a fairly decent idea of what all the mechs are at this point, but I want to kind of realize what we're going to be getting into health-wise by the time everybody's done. If we're lucky, I was going to say if we're lucky, the K2's not going to be able to get in here, but I think he is. Yeah. Oh, had to run for that, so he's not going to fully make it. And another big cannon, 75 tons. That's got to be another Orion V, right? That just seems to make too much sense. Right, Kodiak is going to start surging forward, I think. Who's the one who has to die first? So, as we look through these mechs, what we've got here is the catapult is just a giant hole puncher. This thing's painful because he's going to just burn through a whole bunch of armor. This guy is kind of similar to us in that he, tries to follow up with a whole bunch of lasers. This one really is a bit of... Wow, actually, no, they've managed to mix quite nicely between... Really, all three of them need to die. The question is, in what order? Well, the answer to that question will be whoever's easiest to hit. Can't actually see anybody back here. I think we gotta get... I'd like to get Romeo forward because he's got an AC-20. But I don't want to put Romeo in harm's way at the moment because he's not in all that great shape anymore. We've burned down quite a bit of armor, and if we gotta go toe-to-toe with that K2, we're not gonna win that fight. At least not yet. Give us a little bit of time and we'll probably have it all done and dusted. But for now, we need to beat them in the skirmishing phase, and I'm not sure that I can. You're easy to kill. You have more firepower in the end. Kill that grasshopper. 2 hits and a miss, so not terrible. So we're doing an okay job already. Shotgun, I'd like to keep you in range of something. But I don't think I'm going to have that luxury on this one. Yeah, we're just going to keep coming back and we'll turn around. What side is this? This is my left? Yeah, so we'll... Oh, crap, no. I flipped the mouse accidentally. Hopefully we'll be able to avoid as much damage as we possibly can. Kodiak, Romeo, you can see everybody there, Romeo, but I don't want to take that risk. So we're going to pull Romeo back as well. I think I have to pull everybody back if I want to do this. Yeah, give me a sprint. I need them to come in closer so that I can take advantage of that and jump on them. I also wish I could have something a little bit further over here, but I didn't actually set that up. Probably should have. I want to give them another free round of shooting, but it may be for the best. So we're going to take cover, we're going to bulwark, we're going to be fully set up to take everything that they can throw at us, and this will force them to have to come out. Oh, I was hoping it was force them to have to come out into the open, but it did not. Lots of lasers missed that one, so that's pretty good. And of course, light SRM fire bouncing off our armor for the most part. Or, actually not SRM, it's LRM fire.
Standing by.
Okay, so I can see you, I can't shoot you. Oh yeah, because you're medium laser blitz. I took off all the large lasers off of them. Reserve. Let the rest of them come forward. They are getting a little bit stretched out here. So, 65-ton Thunderbolt. It's going to fire a lot later in the Orion. That Orion right arm is really tanking a lot of hits here. Probably should try and turn him a little bit more so we can get the full frontal armor towards him. That'll give us the best longevity at the end of the day. And the K2 is, of course, going to fire as well. He's probably going to nail both shots. Oh, he only fired once. He's probably got heat problems. He did step out of the water. It is a tundra biome, but he's out of the water. Alright, the best thing about this is the fact that... Okay, another miss out of the cannon, so we don't know which cannon it is. I'm convinced it's an AC-10, but we don't know for sure. So we've got 2 of the 4 mechs currently standing out in the open. That's going to be our cue to sort of burn everything to dust if we can. So it looks like the Thunderbolt is our easiest kill at the moment because we can actually move within range. Can you hit him while just standing? Oh, you can. Oh, the Grasshopper's in range. Problem is the Grasshopper's in cover, so that's going to make life a little bit more difficult. So I can just... Grasshopper is the best thing to kill, though. It really is. And... if I burn him hard enough, I might be able to make this happen. I know I wanted to go for somebody out in the open, but you know what? That was too... Oh, so juicy! I love it. He's down to 9 health in that center torso. I just need a little bit more fire on him, and I've got that one taken. And you are within range. I'm gonna just... We're gonna go for it. Another precision strike on this one. Go for that center torso. It's only 9%. I've got hopefully enough weapons. Fire everything! I just need 1 hit. Well, 2 if it's SRMs. Got him. Okay, good. So Grasshopper's out. Grasshopper... kind of the most dangerous of all of them, although the K2 is definitely pretty scary as well. I need cover, and I need to be operating from within it, or I could stand still and just turn. Yeah, that's an option. Okay, we're going to do that. Stand still and turn, present the entire front of the mech. Precision shot for precision accuracy, and we're going to go for side torso, because why not? Oh, that's why not, because the center torso is now clearly exposed. 105 health is the only thing between us and total domination of that mech, and I'd like to get it done. I don't know if we can do it. We're going to need a lucky AC-20 shot and then a good follow-up. Well, we didn't get the lucky AC-20 shot. He didn't get the follow-up, though, so he is now under 100. And he's maxed out on his stability bar, so obviously they're going to move him first. Oh, no, they didn't. Are you for real? Oh, I see what you did. They wanted to make sure that they could try and take that Thunderbolt. It failed. That Gambit is going to hurt them badly. Kodiak. I think... yeah, that's cover. That is cover. And Kodiak's got a precision strike. Center torso. Got it. Okay, so the K2's out. K2 didn't get to act this turn, too. That's the best thing about that. So we still have what I believe this is an Orion. We don't know. We haven't seen it yet. But I think that's an Orion. It is an Orion 1V. Okay. So he's going to be tough to take on just because he's a bloody Orion. There goes the side torso, which is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to keep it intact, but c'est la vie. Side torso destroyed. Injury on the pilot for shotgun. Again, we are going to have to hire a pilot at the end of this one, but that worked out kind of okay. Not wonderful, but we're working on it. Although I am kind of surprised at the number of shots he was able to direct into us. All right, shotgun is just going to pull clear back. And then... oh, whoop. I made a mistake. I thought shotgun had sensor lock for some reason. Pavement.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, you're just going to stand still and you're just going to drill, baby, drill. Kill him. Kill him with everything you've got. If you can just tear open the center torso, that would be ideal. No, apparently you have a bit of a fascination with his arms. You are starting to get really low on health. I don't want to sort of fight too much with that guy. Not until I can get a sufficient sort of combination force. Let's give a little bit of love to this Thunderbolt. Okay, another good center torso hit, so we're almost through that CT armor. Well, kind of. We're working on it. A little bit more, and we'll have most of it destroyed. Orion eating some more damage. Unfortunately, that Orion is starting to lose this arm a little bit. Oh, but it's a right arm with nothing in it? Yeah, the right torso has a cannon left, and it's the left arm that has the... whatchamacallit? The SRM. Do I punch forward? This would be a very aggressive move. No, we're gonna reserve. He can't kill anything. I don't think so. Yeah, he's gonna focus on the Orion. He's gonna deal a whole bunch of damage. Is he just gonna stand still? Because if he is, then I'm gonna focus everything I got on the... no, he's gonna ace pilot, and he's gonna come out of cover. Oh, you can't do that, man. You can't do that to me. Oh no, you've got cover. How much armor you got left in that CT? A lot. He's got a lot. I can't get a direct line of sight on him. That'll give me lots of lovely shiny buttons to press and kill. I think that might be... yeah, it's really Pavement's only option here. Playing with Pavement across the street was probably not the best idea that I had. I was hoping that it would work out much better than it did. What you got here? Yeah, you've got a lot of your stuff in this. Maybe it'll blow up and we'll get lucky. Drill through, tear it apart. Go into the center torso, which is open it up. He's got 103 health left, so if I can get a good AC-20 shot into him, I can kill him. So I think I'm gonna risk that. We're gonna come out here, which, you know, big risk coming out of cover. But that's what I was hoping for. So the AC-20 managed to nail the center torso, or, you know, managed to nail one of the missing arms or torsos, which then funnels into the center torso. Now we're just down to Mr. Orion. The Romeo is... I don't want to risk taking critical damage on this mech, because I need to have it for the next mission. That's the biggest problem I'm having at the moment. Okay, just line him up. Okay, that's all leg damaged. And a little bit of scattering of everything else all around. Shotgun is still in existence, but I'm a little bit worried about presenting shotgun any sort of opportunity to get shot at. Although this mech is not making a return for the next mission, it's out. So we may as well push for it. Also, shotgun is also out for the foreseeable future. So we may as well give it a little bit of pressure. So he gets to move first. He's going to, of course, fire at the Thunderbolt, which is fine. Lots of penetrating hits, but... wow, turning most of this mech orange. Are you an ace pilot? He is an ace pilot. He's going to back up, but I don't think... he's not in cover. Kodiak, come forward. That'll be an 80%. And I'm going to go with a precision strike. And I'm going to see if I can't kneecap him. Or, you know, take his head clean off. Okay, that was worth it. So Kodiak, who clearly is not the best pilot in the universe, as we've seen, not super accurate. But that was a beautiful way to finish the day. Alright, so there's quite a few mechs laying on the ground here. A lot of them that we just went for center torso kills, but that is a 75-ton Orion, which we can steal. And I'm on board with theft. Alright, so yeah, you're 30 days out. This mech needs a rebuild, although I'm pretty satisfied with how it performed. You are still in. The Orion has only lost damage on an arm that is basically a shield. I'm very happy that the Zeus didn't actually go down on this one. None of the armor got penetrated. It's going to be back to full health for the next mission, so that's making me feel a lot more comfortable. Alright, give me the Orion 1V. I only need 2 parts for it, too. Alright, lovely. So I can build an Orion like that. I could build a Thunderbolt as well. There's only 1 part to Jaeger mech, so I don't really need it. Another K2 part wouldn't be terrible. Let's see if they got any special equipment. 5 damage small laser, or medium laser. Stability damage and accuracy PPCs, which are useless. This is a good SRM-6. Oh, that's a lot of nice gyros. Stability damage taken or gyro plus melee hit. I don't have any melee mechs, do I? So I don't really need that, but I'll keep it for a moment. I'll probably ditch it for the stability. Yeah, we're going to ditch that for stability. I mean, I could get another 65-ton mech, but you know what? I can't pass that up. We're not in as comfortable a position as, say, the normal, the Casper Kaisha. Only 2 injuries on 1 pilot, so, but 2 pilots who have both taken headshots, which are bull, but hey, that's the way the game rolls. We did get a gyro. We got the melee gyro with that, so that's not terrible, but we are also getting 2 heavy mechs, so. I don't know how the roads. They are doing fabulously. They have started posting a couple of status updates. VTOLs are in and confirmed. That's going to be absolutely beautiful. There's been several alpha builds that have been released for testing purposes. I haven't been covering those mainly because I don't think that I can handle sort of trying to test and manage the YouTube channel side of things at the same time. So we were taking, and also we had a little bit of a vote on it, and we all said that yeah, we're going to be playing Urban Warfare instead. But yeah, they're working on it and they're doing great things. Alright, lock this down. So we got an Orion, we got a Thunderbolt, which is a really nice pickup. Please don't crash me. Good. And we immediately turn around to engage. Keep the Orion on the... Oh, shoot. No. No. You can't do that to me, game. Really? Well, crap. Okay. Wasn't expecting that one. I thought I was going to be able to hire somebody. So, boys and girls, we're going to have to play the most tightly done game of BattleTech I think I've ever done. Cross your fingers. This ought to be fun. Yeah, I don't know about irritation. This is going to be a very interesting tactical puzzle. Like, we've now got 3 mechs. This game, this particular mission, is not balanced for that. It is balanced for something better. Shoes is stoked for it. Alright, so this is going to be 3 episodes, so she should be a little bit easier than the last one. But we're down to 3 mechs. We've lost the Thunderbolt, and the Thunderbolt was nice at being able to soak fire and scout. 2 of 10, 558. Oh, we need a Cyclops part. We need a Cyclops part. Surprise fisted pack. Hopefully not. We're going to hopefully get this done right. The Orion has a little bit of damage. It's not a lot, but it's some, but we can fix this. Best headshot, aim for the leg. Oh, welcome to the stream, Mr. T of 5. So let's get this done, and hopefully we can kick some butt and take some names. There were 2 seasons of RogueTech where for like 2 or 3 or 4 episodes in a row we only had 3 mechs for the entire thing, just because we had lost them and we were on our heels. We managed to come back from that. But boy, was it one fascinating experience. So with any luck, we're going to be able to repeat some awesome experience. 55-ton mech. Ooh, this is a convoy. So we got a 55 and a 60. 55 is a Shadow Hawk. He's going to open fire on my Zeus and already get a hit on him, which is unfortunate. I'm going to need as much armor as I can possibly get my hands on at this point. So, boyos, if you wouldn't mind not dying at all. And Kodiak, I would really, truly appreciate it if you could just be on point with every single shell that you throw today. Not the best start, if we're completely honest. A hit to an arm is not exactly prime. quick draw, bouncing forward, going to fire on the Orion. Manages to miss a couple of shots. So 2 misses, 2 hits, and then a whole bunch of missiles just scattered all over the place. The -2 of the evasion is a bit of a concern, especially because a lot of people apparently are moving on mediums. And I'm not on board with that. Okay, keep that fire up on that Shadowhawk, mainly because he revealed himself first. And I've already got some damage down on him. Sunk cost fallacy, perhaps, but we're going to manage to miss his arm entirely. Romeo might get into the trees next turn. I hope so, because I got to desperately get into some trees. Okay, so we've basically managed to give him the most efficient use of his armor ever, because these arms in a Shadowhawk are mostly empty. Now we got to get shot at by a Shadowhawk and a dragon. Sunk cost for life. Hopefully not. We want to survive. It might be worth it just to run into the forest. You have no idea how much I miss sprinting in melee, but we will get that back soon. Shadowhawk moving on forward as well. Still has all of his weapon systems because reasons. Oh, and this is going to be a convoy point as well, so there's going to be 2 other lances dropping off after this. Oh, that's going to be just so much fun. Let's go see if we can't kill this guy. Lock him up. Hit that torso. Tear it apart. I want to see him dead. 12 health. Close. Not quite, but close. We're going to have to put even more fire into it. So the Shadowhawk's still alive. We take it out his left torso, which is his big gun. The quick draw is going to blitz us with a whole bunch of shots. Looks like he's drilling. Oh, please stop drilling. I don't want you to drill into my mech. I need this mech intact at the end of the mission. You can't have it. You can't multi-target. You can multi-target. Okay, lovely. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to line you up like so and just hope and pray that things work out the way I need them to. Unfortunately, I'm shooting the wrong side of this mech. So Bravo is going to take my medium laser, and just because I'm paranoid, he's going to get a SRM-6 as well. And Alpha's going to get shot at, and we bit into his arm, which is not terrible. And we killed the Shadowhawk. Lovely. So the Shadowhawk's dead. The Dragon is somewhat of a worry. He does have an AC-5. LRM-10 and AC-5 is not exactly the most potent combination, but it is still worthwhile. I'm going to see if I can't burn down this quick draw here. Fire everything. Just tear him completely apart. Now, we do know that multiple headshots in a turn is a thing now. So that is an option. We could theoretically get like 4 or 5 large laser bursts to a face. Because it used to be, at least as far as I was aware, that you couldn't get more than 1 headshot in a round. Like for a mech action. But I have now witnessed on multiple occasions headshots occurring to mechs immediately. Okay, I do have the special, so I'm going to walk right up to you. I'm going to precision strike you. Right in that center torso. And you killed him. Thank you. Okay, so Kodiak coming through with another clutch shot. Good. We only got 7 more rounds of this, so we got to make sure it works out. Pavement is going to come up, and Pavement is going to focus on this arm, because this arm is his most dangerous arm at the moment, and I'm going to brawl with him with lasers. Oh, chill this mech is. I love it. Alright, didn't brawl quite as well. I know this mission is long, but can be chased like 2... What? But can be cheese. Oh, it can be cheesed. Oh, maybe. I hope so. I mean, we're going to kind of need it. Get right on up to you. I'd like to tear off your arm, sir. Thank you. Alright, so his arm is gone. A leg 2 would be awesome. Not quite. Time for Rock'em Sock'em robots. Potentially. And, you know, the Zeus have a gigantic punchy arm just for that reason. He's going to run up behind us. He's going to run up behind the Orion. The Orion has okay armor in the back. Not great, but enough. Positions. Maybe. Robojocks. Yes, we're going to suddenly turn around and gigantic saw blades are going to come out of the crotch of the Orion. You saw it here first, folks. And... exposed? No. We got an arm. We'll take the arm. I'm going to start punching now, though, because at this point, I think I've got a sufficient amount of damage to kill him. 120 damage. Yeah, oh, you have an arm mod for this, don't you? So, theoretically, just a boot to the chest, and he's dead. Also, this, you know, saves us some ammo, saves us some heat, which will be important. So the Orion's going to come around. We're going to, of course, make sure that we chill out before everything happens. I want everybody stable, chill, and together. Oh, I know this map. Okay, so they're going to come down over here, cross around over here. The enemy then will spawn right up here. We'll get all the way to the evac point, which is all the way here. And then once they get there, more people will spawn here, and more people will spawn here. So it's a long one. So if that's the case, I'm going to run down over here. The Zeus can, you know, kick things off, mainly because the Zeus is incredibly fast. I'll move the Orion down over here. Well, it's not incredibly fast, but he's decently fast. Alrighty, so let's get this convoy on the roll. Oh yeah, I forgot. They're going to spawn immediately here and here. So we got to get all our people going as fast as we can.
I get you. On the move.
So I do have a fairly decent fire support group here. Thing is, I didn't want the Awesome to be lagging behind with the APCs because the Awesome is incredibly slow. Like, even starting up here, eventually the Zeus is going to go faster than he is. Hopefully these Vagars are going to give us fire support. Not always. Oh, they don't always initially spawn at the very beginning? I kind of figured a 3.5 skull would give it to me, but... Alright, so you can't be running too far forward, and I don't have enough mechs to babysit. I mean, it might just be a good idea to engage, leave them far behind. Oh, I can't if they don't spawn. But I do want to get up in their teeth on this one before anything else happens. I will go back and pick these guys up, I suppose, if I have to, though. But these mechs definitely need to be at point-blank range. It's really nice that this Awesome is as chill as it is. It might be too cold, actually. Well, maybe not. This is a tundra map, so we are getting a ton of extra efficiency out of it. The friendly AI in these escorts is totally porked. It's gotten better. It really has. It's not great, but it's gotten better. Okay, the Orion is going to rush on up here. Pavement is going to follow as quick as she can. And then the Zeus is going to... I can't afford to wait too long. You guys are going to get stretched out, aren't you? The reason I can't afford to wait with the Zeus is the Zeus has an AC-20. That's too important of a cannon to just sort of leave to chance. Yeah, they're going to get up there. And I can't really turn the Awesome around either. Well, if everybody's together in here, then I suppose that's okay. Because if I can clear this out, then it'll be fine. Give me pavement. Looks like it's clear, so I will step back for a second to attract all of these people so they can get going. I really don't like leaving my Zeus behind. Fun fact, one of the reasons why I do like the Zeus as a mech is because... Will you please cross the gosh darn river, guys? Oh, I'm just going to have to sit here for a couple of turns, aren't I? One of the reasons I really like the Zeus is because there is a Zeus in MechWarrior Online that is equipped with a mask. And an 80-ton assault mech with Mimer acceleration signal circuitry is just ridiculous. So they're a little bit slow. They're very careful drivers. They took that defensive driving course, not the aggressive driving course, the defensive one. The one that tells you to drive 55 miles an hour in the 65 mile an hour zone in the left lane. So, probably just going to have to keep waiting on this one. You're going to come up here. Looks like this is clear. You're just going to stand right here so that hopefully I can get them all gathered together once again. So, and the Awesome up high is going to be hopefully nice, because then she should be able to, fire down like the fist of God with that many large lasers. So they're getting all bunched up together again, and I just need to wait for a little guy to finally cross the river. The final little duckling. Romeo, just sort of keep up with them. Just stay back here for a moment. And then you people can sort of mess around with things. We're basically going to hold the high ground, because clearly if we hold the high ground, we cannot possibly lose, right? That's what I've been told. That's what I hope. Alright, trundling along. We've got more vehicles running on forward. Guys, don't get too far ahead. You got a straggler. He needs to get there too. Yeah, he's constantly he's going to be about a turn behind the entire way, which is like one of the most common things I've noticed. Brace. You're going to move up here. Is at some point, almost always, your convoy will have one vehicle that sort of strays behind to force you to have to stay and fight a little bit longer. I am almost convinced that it's scripted in there. Oh good, he's caught up. Lovely. Just by zooming forward at ridiculous rates. Or maybe not. You can brace. You can walk forward. And you can sort of just mess around up here. Maybe we should get an awesome jump jets. Do you think that would be a good idea? Just one of the slowest mechs you can get just equipped with flying jump jets. One or two might spawn in the water? I've never had them spawn down here if they didn't spawn after the initial pickup. They always spawned in this village back here and right over here. So, really I should be moving towards that village in order to get into a brawl. Probably with my Orion, no less. It is pretty quick too, so I might be able to make it in time. So, I will move... Yeah, Kodiak's going to move down to that village. And then that'll leave pavement up top to sort of try and take control of that area, more or less.
Roger that.
So pavement can hold up here.
Roger that.
Generally, there's 2 vehicles or 2 medium mechs. If she needs to, she can fall back. Or, you know, if she's at point-blank range, she does have an arm mod. She punches for 120 damage. So, got a bit of a fist on that one. So, they're getting down the road. They're almost there. But yeah, I've never had them spawn anywhere other than those 2 areas on this particular map. This is a fairly fun one. Because it does stretch out this map is a fairly fun escort map. Because it stretches things out a bit. Gives you some varied terrain to work with. You have to kind of use multiple skills if you want to pull this one off properly. I'm just going to stand here for this one. So, you can just keep running. And I'm going to see if I can't get these guys all sort of rebunched together. That way I'm not worrying too much about things. So the Volkovite convoy. Yeah, he's going to move a little bit. He should move right next to it. Really, my intention is to get him once again bunched up. So they're all one happy little group again. And you can keep running into the middle of this sector, because they will spawn like right in front of that building there. And you can now follow on.
Roger.
And you can basically just do something like that. Hidden awesome up in the trees. Alright, you guys gonna move? They're gonna stop just outside? Good, as long as you stay bunched right there, I'm gonna be happy. Please tell me you're just gonna bunch up right there, that way you can immediately... No, 2 of them got stuck. Of course. Of course that's what happened. Brace. Brace.
Holding here.
Okay, they caught up. Lovely. The next turn, I'm going to move right next to him, and hopefully that'll work. Alright, so Romeo. Or the Orion. I don't want the Orion standing still for this, because they are going to spawn, like, right back here, and I want to be ready for it. So, right like that. Please tell me you got into the right position. I hope so. You're going to run right next to him, so that they have no excuse for not getting on target. Alright, let's get ready for all hell to break loose. Yep, contacts immediately.
Good work, Commander. Hold this position until...
So just get everybody on the escort zone. Okay, everybody's there. So we've got this part of the mission done. Now, time for the fight. The stealth technology leopard suddenly appearing out of nowhere. So he will take care of our little ducklings. And then we can now engage the 1 heavy and 3 mediums. No, never mind. We've got some ace pilots out here. Oh, darn. Nailing the Orion. That is unfortunate. We're going to have to get the Zeus there as fast as we can to sort of give him a little bit of help out.
Warning. Armor low.
They do if you get 3 groups spawning. I've never seen 3 groups spawn. Quick draw. Are you going to... Please don't shoot the Orion. Okay, good. You just said to just brace for some reason. Thunderbolt up in the mountains. It's got to be ugly. Lucky for me, you are facing the forward armor. And so we're going to have to be able to... Well, we will be able to deal with that fairly nicely. Alright, so first thing is... First, Kodiak. Time for you to get involved in this little battle. Do I have cover? I can have it. Yes, if I want it. If I desire it, cover is mine. I kind of do think I'll be desiring it. Should have been standing in cover, but I didn't want to not be able to fully turn around, which I suppose was a good idea on that one, but yeah, you're going to precision shot this just to give you a good accurate shot on him. We're not going to get the side that we want, because honestly, if we hit him, we did want to take out his right torso, because this right torso is where he keeps his AC-10, which is his biggest pinpoint. So many Orions. Oh, nailing the front of the Awesome, but the Awesome is unperturbed. Okay, it's a little bit perturbed. At this point, it's struggling somewhat with these mechs, because it has been surrounded. Pavement, you're in range to punch, but I'm not going to do that. And the reason I'm not going to do that is because if I were to punch him, I'd be out of cover, and I desperately need cover. But we're going to try and burn him with a whole bunch of lasers, because he's not in cover. And we got a headshot. Awesome is awesome. This is true. Very true. If you're on the YouTube, Gimme Your Shoes has just wrote hashtag awesome is awesome, which that is absolute truth and can be taken to the bank, as we have been told. The Zeus will be in range to fight next turn. He is going to be under fire a little bit, which is going to suck somewhat, but these guys should be gone. Lovely. If we want to leave, we can absolutely leave. Unfortunately, I may have made a small mistake, and that the Awesome is super far away from the landing zone, so basically at this point, if we don't kill everybody, we're not getting that Awesome out. What I could do is eject the Awesome, but that would be bad, because I want to take these things intact as possible. Also, theoretically, if there's another mission back-to-back after this one, and we eject the Awesome, we will not have the Awesome, and that's going to be somewhat important to our victory in the very near future. You're going to tank every single one of this. 9%. I can't. I have to move. Should I be on the YouTubes? No, we're actually sort of expanding into both of them. So initially we started out only on YouTube, and then quite a few people kind of indicated that they would kind of prefer a Twitch alternative because they like using Twitch better. And so, yeah, we're trying to build a following on Twitch as well, just to sort of keep everything together. So you are welcome to use whichever platform is more comfortable for you. That's the point. Because I'm using a fairly nice restream program. So really, if you want to join the community, I suppose, we do have a Discord, which I will get you a link to in just a moment after I see if I can't, get another super lucky shot to slam a center torso. We did get a lucky explosion by tearing off half of the mech. All right, let me get you a link to our Discord while they're running around doing crazy things and potentially getting us all killed. Hopefully not. There is the Discord link. So, copy that. Yeah, if you're on Twitch and you want to join the Discord, there is a link to that. It's not insanely active, if I'm completely honest. I mean, there's quite a bit of activity on certain nights, but we tend to be somewhat laid back and enjoying life to its fullest by not getting stressed out about things. Target the Orion. Hi, surprise, buddy. I am behind you. Let's see how much you enjoy this. That was a leg hit. That was possibly the worst possible result we could have gotten when trying to blow somebody apart. The Orion is now maneuvering away, and he's turning to face nobody. Interesting. Pavement, it is time for your duel with them from on high. And really, you're just kind of doing quite a bit of damage to these guys. I could actually move to try and burn you down from the back. I mean, you have left yourself open to that. 45 health plus 115. Can you... Oh, you can move to a new piece of cover and be behind the Orion. I am beside myself with joy. Fire and just burn through. Hopefully you can set off some ammunition like that did. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, Pavement demonstrating that you do not mess with this awesome. She's basically disarmed the Orion in one salvo. Zeus taking a little bit of fire. We're going to have to hopefully suppress that by using our very heavy cannons. And if we jump on him from multiple sides, we should be able to take control of him. There's a lot of people that are in heavy mechs that are moving in the medium mech phase. Please don't... Oh, no, he's burned through my right arm. There's an SRM-6 now. And my leg. Oh, don't do that. That's... I need that leg. It's a very important leg to me. Yeah, I think we may have made a small positioning mistake with the Zeus. And now he's going to fall over. And also not be available for the next mission. That's gonna suck a little bit. I like the Zeus. Alright, pilot injured. Oh crap, no, I'm gonna lose another pilot. If I don't get a chance to restock after this mission, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. I gotta maneuver off over here to the side, it's all I've got. Enemy turret, they're gonna shoot down at my Zeus. Oh no, the Orion's gonna go kick because he's got no other option. Oh, nailed that center torso quite nastily. That was not polite, sir, at all. How much health do you have left? You've got 40 health, you jerk. Time to stand up, you. So, we're through most of his armor. And he has no more SRM ammunition. That is a bit of a concern at the moment. And there's not a whole heck of a lot I can do to you, is there? I mean, I could fire an AC-20 at him. With a pair of medium lasers, which, if we're incredibly lucky, will kill him. But this is going to require an incredible amount of luck, and I'd have to be fairly close and sort of commit to death. Which I don't think I want to do. No, we're good with not committing to death. I'm going to start running away from him. I will use my back armor to tank as best as we can, but we are going to be rather slow. Hopefully give Kodiak enough time to actually get into position to help out. Pavement kind of needs to deal with this Orion, unfortunately. We didn't fully kill him last time, so this time that's going to have to be rectified. Unfortunately, the only way to get fully behind him is to reveal my back to him. It's got to be done, I feel, though. Pop on over here. Take him out, please.
Here it comes.
Yeah. So the Orion's dead. The Thunderbolt's going to shoot us in the back, but I think I've got just enough armor to handle it. Unless he's able to get a really lucky drill, which he could. Because they all get to act before me in this one. Down to basically 2 mechs. The Orion, yeah, has a shot. I was worried about that. I was worried he'd be able to get a high enough angle for that one. He is definitely going to get a shot. And then, of course, there is the Thunderbolt, which is going to, no doubt, get a shot as well. Unless he goes after my Awesome, which I have offered to him. So it has a little bit of a ploy if the Thunderbolt will turn around to shoot my Awesome instead. Because then my Awesome can come around and just beat the ever-loving crap out of him. He's not going to. He's going to just keep focusing on the Zeus. Oh, Zeus getting so light on armor, but using that back to tank as best as it can. Kodiak, I need you. I need you here now. What kind of shot can you get? Well, a fairly decent one, actually. Okay, not in terms of accuracy, but in terms of, positioning. So we're gonna go precision strike on this one. I'm gonna aim right for that center torso.
All weapons.
And, ooh, he's almost dead. And he's dead. That AC-20+++ has just been doing work when it hits. I need to get it in the hands of a really good pilot, but, for now, it's doing quite nicely. Pavement, would you please just do me the greatest pleasure of annihilating him off the face of the planet? Precision strike. Right into his back. 62% chance. Drill, baby, drill. I'm hoping, anyway. Oh, did she ever drill. So we're down to just the single quick draw at this point. Romeo is in trouble at this point. Do I turn around and engage? Yeah, we do. Oh, this is going to be rough. Open fire. Hey, we got the torso opened. I was kind of hoping that we would get a lucky hit on that SRM ammo, blow the entire torso sky high, but we're kind of relying on things going quite nicely now. Don't hit the important parts of the mech. All the important parts of the mech are being held together by 21 health. So he's got 21 structure left, but we're rocking and rolling still. And he's on fire. Kodiak, get that range. You want that range. It's a 65% chance to hit. I only have enough for one of these. I don't think the Awesome's going to have a shot, so I'll use it on this one. It's not the best ever, but it could work out in our favor. Okay, there goes a lot of the mech, and it's not quite all of the mech, but most of the mech. Alright, Pavement. Are you going to get a shot here? Just anywhere? No, Pavement is going to have to run if she wants it. Or, what Pavement can also do, is Pavement can make use of her special ability. And Sensor Lock. So Sensor Lock removes evasion, but also one of the things it does is it now puts on sensors impaired. So he will be less accurate with his follow-up shots, which, could be very important in this next round of shooting. Zeus, I need you to plant your AC-20 right in the center torso. That did it. Zeus wanted to live. So, well, Romeo wanted to live in his Zeus. So the Zeus, doing some significant work, needs a new SRM, which I think we can do. Alright, so we've got that one done. Please do not send me on another mission. I'm down to 2 pilots, and I don't think I can accomplish a mission with only 2 pilots. 3 was a bit of a stretch. Please just give me some opportunities to hire new pilots. The quick draw cooled off real fast. Yes, it did. Yeah, we've got the Orion just... It didn't get any armor penetrations, but it is holding over damage from the last one. 15 days on Romeo. We are running out of positions for people. Okay, what do we got? We got Dragon Parts. Gotta get another Thunderbolt. Unless there's really cool parts. Stability damage I don't care about. Increased accuracy, medium lasers. Yeah, this is solid gold right here. I'm not giving that up for anything. I don't care if I only had one part. That would be it. So, one mech of ours is going to be significantly improved. Yeah, we'll pick up another Thunderbolt. That'll help give us another 65 Thunder. Give us a little bit more depth. And I don't need melee accuracy. The stability damage taken would be really nice, but I'm not going to do it. Got the Shadowhawk part as well, and unfortunately none of the gyros. Did get a couple of the interesting medium lasers, so that might help out to rebuild our other Thunderbolt, but now we have, like, a lot of Thunderbolts at this point. I'm starting to get flashbacks back to Season 1 when we had, like, 5 of them. Or was it Quick Draws? I think it was Thunderbolts, too, that we had ridiculous numbers of. There's a certain limited number of mechs in vanilla. This becomes greatly expanded in BattleTech, which I cannot wait for, but probably a couple more weeks. But yeah, so we are going to do as best we can. Please don't send me on another mission. If you turn around with another mission, we're going to fail. I mean... Oh, good. We've got time. I think. Please give me time. I desperately need it. Okay, so you're fine with us? Let's see. So she wants us to give them their exact location. So we can give the location, or refuse. Yeah, we did kind of save these people, so what would be the point? Like, why would we do that? Why would we then give that location? Okay, loot box time. Rare items. Zeus part, interesting. This is totally worthless. This is moderately worthless. This is really cool, actually, because AC5s are pretty decent. I would have preferred the damage arm, but a stability arm can be useful. That's the one we want. Oh, that's a good one. So we did get a couple of good parts, and a couple of really terrible ones. The Capellan's not so thrilled with us at the moment. And 2 million Seabills, which totally fixes our cash problem. Oh, beautiful. Alright, so our barracks is a little bit shallow at the moment. Yeah. Alright, Kodiak is going to get, thank you. Kodiak is now going to get the heat vent, which is very important. And indirect fire? Yeah, I need to start working towards called shot bonus, because it is too useful not to have. Called shot mastery gives you an 18% chance for headshots. It's amazing. Up. Oh, I can't quite hit called shot mastery. It's right there. Or I could go for overheat threshold, base melee hit, or just normal. Yeah, we're gonna go this one. Bounce you up to get you just on this side of being able to get that oh so special and useful call shot mastery. More pilots in the hospital than the barracks. Yes, this is very true. Kodiak didn't level up. Are you kidding me? Kodiak was clutch in several of those missions, and he only gained this much experience? I call shenanigans. And how was he so inaccurate with a gunnery of 7? Alright, Romeo, where far art thou, Romeo? Can get called shot mastery, and he will take called shot mastery, because he's got breaching shot as well, which, you know, we can start taking sniper shots. It's going to be beautiful. Then, of course, we're going to move up Guts, because Guts will give him the overheat thresholds that he wants. Sandhog in the hospital. Shotgun. Yeah, shotgun needs some help here. Max evasion. And I think, do I have enough to go for called shot bonus? I don't, but I'll be able to get called shot bonus next time. So that'll help out there. And Stranger Danger has been in the hospital for a while. So 25 days, 15 days, 15 days, 30 days. We're going to be out of it for a little while. I think we may want to expand our barracks just a little bit. It's becoming a bit of a problem. Let's go take a look at a couple of mechs. Alright, you need a rebuild, you need a patch job, so we're going to patch job that. You need a oh no, you also need a bit of a rebuild, and you need brand new mechs. So, I'm really happy, actually, with the way that this Thunderbolt performed. The small lasers didn't come into play too often, but they were there, and that was kind of the important thing. So we need to throw on 2 more heat sinks onto this thing, and then... Oh, wow, it's super chill. Quite happy with that, actually. So, go to the equipment. Give me a pair of heat sinks. I don't think I want to do anything special with it, like in terms of just giving it all kinds of crazy gyros and stuff, and it certainly is not getting my head, the cockpit mod. That is, no, I'm keeping that very much for myself at the moment. So we do need, of course, we need a couple of medium lasers. I do have some improved versions. We'll give him a pair of +5 damage medium lasers, so he can feel super special. And then his last one can be a plus critical. And then, of course, we have 2 small lasers, which can add small lasers. I only have a single small laser. Are the med bay upgrades all built? Not yet. We're working on it slowly but surely. So I actually can't afford that. Huh. Bit of a problem there. What else could I do in terms of a 1-ton piece of equipment? How about a stability mod? No, that's 2 tons, unfortunately. He's already got a gyro for melee hit, actually, so... So he's already got a special gyro. I could give him some jump jets. I mean, that would be a full ton anyway. Let's see. 4 energy. I've got 4 medium lasers. Lots of heat sinks. Already pretty much mostly under control. 60 for 72. Yeah, it's pretty awesomely under control. I suppose I could swap out a medium laser. Let's see what I would need to do to make... Oh, I've only got 2 large lasers. Jeez. How did I manage to get this far in this game with only having so little weapons? Maybe a planetary shop? Yeah, I'm trying to avoid it, but I don't have any choice at this point. Also, if this is a Capellan shop, which it is, yeah, they ain't gonna sell us anything. Support weapons, you got smalls? Oh, you got a small laser, buy it.
New weapon system.
So we had to pay 300, quite a bit for a small laser. Alright, we can fix this one back to where it was before. Lovely. And I was pretty content with how it was doing. The SRM medium laser spam plus the small lasers when I got close. It was a lot of fun. Lots of numbers flying. The Zeus is a fairly simple refit. I'm pretty happy with how this one was performing as well. So, ooh, could we? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I mean, theoretically. I don't know where I'm getting 14 tons, but Where would I get 14 tons out of? Yeah, this, I can't fit in a second AC-20. It'd be a lot of fun, but I can't do it. So we need a heatsink and SRM ammunition. We can provide the SRM ammo all the way at the bottom. There it is. And the heatsink is no problem at all. Already has a +1 melee hit gyro. I'm not super psyched about that one. What other gyros can I put into this thing? It is fairly fast and it does heat up. So we do have quite a bit of a hit efficiency in our heat problems. So once we get out of the Tundra world, it will become a problem. So what I want to do instead is... Oh no, I can't put the arm on it. I kind of want to put an arm mod onto it that would allow it to punch even better. But that would cost 3 tons, which means I'd lose the SRM, which would get my heat under control. So that would be kind of pointless. I could add a 3rd laser onto it if I did that. Maybe even a 4th. No, if we did that, we'd be swapping out an SRM-6 for a medium laser. Because we would get we'd get a ton back for the SRM ammunition. I don't think I'd want to do that. But maybe. What should leg mods cost me? 2 tons each, jeez. It's kind of ridiculous. What do you hit for? Actually, that's what I should check. It'll probably be you, but I need to know how much you punch for. Does my awesome have a fist? Thought it did. Left arm? No. Right arm? No, it just hits for 120 damage. How? What does the Zeus punch for? 110. So the awesome is a better puncher than the Zeus is, which is kind of sad, actually, on several levels. The Orion's punch for 95. Yeah, let's do it. Let's give him an arm mod. Actually, no, that just doesn't make any sense. He's not that fast. I'd like him to be, but he's not. If I could put mask on him, he absolutely would be. If he could run and punch, he absolutely would be. So I think I want to give you the cockpit mod at the very least. You do deserve that much, and hopefully we can keep our pilots alive without getting their heads blown off, which is becoming a bit of a problem these days. Alright, heatsink, give me an SRM. We're going to fix you up. I'm quite happy with how you've been operating so far. Because it's... Although if I have a better SRM-6, I don't. I was really kind of hoping I had like a plus critical SRM. Because that has proven to be fairly effective on other mechs. Alright, lock you in. You'll be fixed up in 4 days. So it shouldn't be too much longer with you. Alright, 2 brand new mechs. An Orion and a Thunderbolt. Have we built a fire support mech? Just a full-on LRM mech. Let's go check it out. Let's go see what we've got. Kintaro, SRM-6 is all. You are stock. You are SRM-6s. SRM-6s. All smalls. Get out of jail free. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about it, actually. Close range. You look pretty stock, actually. Oh, and super punchy. He's got a stability arm mod? Oh yeah, because the damage arm mod got blown off. He's currently dealing 90 damage. I might be able to give it to him. That'd be a fairly interesting combination to give him the biggest, punchiest arm I can find. And this Orion... The movement on the Orion is 120-200. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're significantly faster. But no, I can't give a punchy arm to an Orion. So we don't have a fire support mech, so that we can build that if we need it. So first things first, max armor. That's how I build. Because we have seen the effectiveness of back tanking. It is very useful. And we do have 2 cannon slots open. Ooh. Oh, really? I can turn you into a mini Atlas? Oh, I've got to do that. I have to do that. It calls to me. No, I need to find 7 tons of armor. I want to do it so badly. But I do not have 7 tons of armor. So we'll put on an AC-20. AC-20, of course, needs ammunition, which we have to buy from the store, who is going to overcharge us quite badly because they do not like us at all. Probably should have done these refits when we were somewhere else, but I want to get them done now. 60,000 per ton of ammo.
New equipment available.
Yeah, I suppose we did sort of piss them off a little bit more than they otherwise would have liked. Alright, AC-20. AC-20. Ooh, are we just gonna... Yeah. Give me SRM6, SRM6. Oh, I thought you had an extra one. I mean, technically you kind of do. I, of course, need 2 tons of SRM ammunition, which will go there. And then a single ton. What do we got in terms of 30 for 48 is not bad, actually. I could fit on a medium laser, or I could fit on a little bit more heat control, and I think I'm going to do the heat control. I just worry about these things on occasion. So heat sink there to prevent this ammunition hopefully from blowing up the entire mech. Oh wait, no, the entire mech has case. Forgot. Alright, it does need a gyro, of course. I think I want to give it stability damage taken. That way it can be a little bit more survivable. Or melee hit. No, it's not going to be punching all that much. Yeah, that'll work out. 6 days and we'll have another great Orion in the mix. So I'll give us 2 of them.
I'll get it in the schedule.
Although I believe you went with an SRM 10. Are you just less durable or something? Alright, Thunderbolt time. And Thunderbolts are built along a fairly simple line. Lots of large lasers and medium lasers. So max out the armor, drop some leg armor, add a bit of the back. Gives us 23 tons to play with. I will now take both of my large lasers and shove them in there. I can then take equipment. Not that. Well, eventually I'm going to need that. SRMs, SRM6s. We're starting to run out of the SRMs that we stole. I need 2 tons of SRM ammunition to go alongside of that. Gives me 5 tons remaining. And I need a lot of heat control. I mean, I could drop one of the SRM6s or a large laser. Kind of want a little bit of good precision. We'll do that. Freeze up a single medium laser slot. No, we don't want to do that. 2. Where's your 5? Oh, it's all in this torso. Jeez. Where do I want to go with all that? I mean, I could just shove a whole bunch of medium lasers into it. It is an option that we have on the table. But we also are going to need a whole bunch of heat sinks just to keep this thing under control. It does need a little bit... It does have a little too much heat. So the large laser I can remove, but it's not super efficient to do that. Mainly because small lasers are... Or not smalls, but medium lasers are 12 heat. So we only gain 6 heat by ditching this. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just go triple larges. Oh, no, I don't have triple larges. Otherwise, I would do that. Yeah, can't do that. Fire support? That's 7 tons. I can't quite do that. An LRM 10? Stability damage and crit? Could do that. That would... Ooh, actually, I do have the tonnage for an LRM 15. Because I have the 2 tons of SRM ammo. Let's do this. We'll make a full fire support version. We don't normally quite do this build. So we normally try and get a little bit closer in frontline protection. But fire support mechs could be quite useful on this one. And then I need a gyro? Melee hit? Hell no, it'll never get into range. What's our heat control on this one? 42 for 50? Yeah, we should be able to keep firing pretty much every single round. And that'll give us fire support. Alright, so we do have to chill for quite a few days, actually, in order to get our pilots back. So we may as well travel. And how long until machine shop is in 22 days? Just a quick check on engineering. Yeah, we've got 2 levels of med bay. We need to get this hab pod, which is going to cost us 2.2 million. And then after we get that, actually no, I need, yeah, we need structural reinforcement first. So we'll probably go structure, hab pod, and then if the med bay doesn't require the next level of power systems, we'll get that. If it does, we'll grab the power systems. That'll also give us more time to actually get things going. All right, let's go take some navigation. We can't take a mission here anyway. We're 15 days out, and we've got a whole bunch of mechs that need building. A whole bunch of flashpoints. Wow. Work for Steiner. Rare mech upgrade. 27-day trip. And engagement with medium consecutive deployments. Yes, tonnage requirements light. I'm not so thrilled about doing that because I don't have really great lights at the moment. Short, no consecutive deployments, rare items. Work for House Nakano. So we're working for the Draconis Combine. Sure, let's go make friends with them. It'll take us 27 days to get there, so about a month. That'll be perfect. I may have to sell things along the way. Also, Loud doesn't really like us at the moment. So we need to kind of mosey on out of Capellan space as quick as we can. 27 days should give us pretty much all of our pilots back, which will be very helpful for us. Because, yeah, we're struggling a little bit on that one. So the Thunderbolt's done. We'll have the Zeus done very shortly as well. That'll be our 2 solid heavy mechs. It's kind of funny that our 2 assault mechs are diametrically the opposites of each other, because the Awesome is big and slow and full kite pillar, are walking through a farmer's market apparently while we're sitting on top of an invader class. Yeah, we were there. Lose our reputation for the Capellan Confederation, which who cares, and we gain some morale, which is nice because morale will keep our resolve high, which is the thing that we use in order to use our special abilities like Called Shot and Vigilance, which we don't use all that often, if I'm completely honest. We probably should try and use. Didn't know there were any farmers in the... Well, I suppose maybe they were on the grav deck, which does have like hydroponics and that sort of thing. That's that floating piece there that spins and sort of tries to create gravity. Although these invaders, I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of how they've done them. I think the grav decks need to be a little bit bigger. Alright, so we're paying out. We're just gonna keep it normal. Keep our morales, no positives, no negatives. Morale is steady. We're probably 1 away from a nice morale buff. Machine shop will be done in another 6 days. Once that's done, we can start working on structural reinforcement. Well, it should be a fairly cheap upgrade. I believe it's only a couple 100,000, as opposed to the 2-point-something million that we're going to need for the next level HAB pod. So Thunderbolt is another 3 days. Also, that'll shorten up all of our, mech builds. So that'll work out quite nicely. The thing that I kind of want to get before we sort of throw ourselves into a light flashpoint is I'd like a hatchet man or 2. Because the ability to have a melee AC-20 is really fun. And something we kind of want. Alright, so we finished building all our mechs right as we finished Machine Shop, which kind of sucks. But hey, structural reinforcement, yeah, 360,000. We can handle that without too much trouble. Still 1.7, and we're on our way to a flashpoint anyway. So it's not like it's going to be that big of a problem. So Shotgun is still going to be out, but Shotgun is a B-level pilot. She's not one of our high-tier people. So... see what all is. Okay, so somebody is now in the hiring hall. Apparently a pilot who goes by the call sign of Test 9, which I assume is something broken. Alright, let's go rock and roll on Flashpoint. We're going to bounce our way through another little Flashpoint, have a little bit of a good time with them. As we go hang out with the Draconis Combine on this one. House Krita apparently is going to be hiring some mercs. Although I thought that they had a rule against mercs. So I guess it's a good thing that we're in the Orion Reach. Otherwise, it could be rather unhealthy for us to be in the middle of Draconis Combine space while advertising that we're a mercenary crew. Alrighty. Oh, that's the thing I forgot to do. I forgot to connect the Comstar mech, Comstar net, so I wouldn't have to bother with doing this. So we're going to have to sit and wait for it to finish connecting to the entirety of the actual contract network. We are probably going to have to avoid Capellan space for a while. Unless we start doing some flashpoints for them. 2.5 skulls shouldn't be too hard. 600, 1,000, 3 of 14. We're taking 3 of 14. I mean, I don't know what 2.5 skulls can give me, but maybe it'll be something really, really cool. Everybody slides down because we're going to be in the proper position now. Okay, so what's the difference between these 2 Kodiaks? Because I wanted to check it. So this one has more firepower. It's got an AC-20, amazing AC-20. Oh, and the comm system is probably it. Oh, no, it's free. So more heat sinks? Ah, yes, it's got a lot more heat control. So this one has more firepower. I see how we did it. So this SRM 4+++, yeah, it's +4 damage +2 stability, so it's better than an SRM 6. We probably use that to throw on even more heat sinks. It's a little less durable, too. Ooh. I think I'm going to bring both of them anyway. Stranger Danger, time to finally get him back in the company. It's been a while. So, Stranger in the Orion, Kodiak in the Orion, Romeo in the Zeus, and Pavement in the Awesome. We're going to have to come up with a couple of names. We have a name that begins with V and a name that begins with K, just so we can keep track of those 2 Orions, because it could get a little bit confusing after a little while. So, dropping down with 4.5 skulls worth on a 2.5 skull mission. This should be a little bit cathartic. Also, you know, if everything fails, Pavement's Awesome should be able to just murder everybody from maximum range. At least that's the goal. We want to hopefully get everybody destroyed without too much effort on our part. I mean, you know, it could be worse, but hey. Alrighty, so we are going to be apparently doing something. Oh, it's an ambush convoy mission. So this ought to be entertaining. We're basically going to show up with AC-20s and just blow everybody into little tiny pieces. Kind of makes me think maybe I should have brought a couple of lighter mechs just so they could move high enough in initiative and step on things. But come on, who doesn't want to just bring a nearly perfect AC-20 lance? Oh, so close to being able to get 2 AC-20s on that Orion. The trouble is if we really were going to be able to do it, because we'd need 7 tons of armor removed. That's a lot of armor, and if you're using just AC-20s, you need to be at point-blank range. So point-blank range with no armor in a slow mech, and suddenly you have lots of problems. Alright, prevent Ludendorff from escaping. Recon Ludendorff's position. So let's go Russian. That's the one. Let's go Russian and figure out exactly what it is we're going to be doing. As fast as you please. So we're working against Steiner with the Draconis Combine, which is fine. I mean, what has Steiner ever done for us except a lot of things, actually? We've worked with them a fairly long time. That's the escape zone. That's the route. So they're going to be somewhere up here traveling down south, hopefully without too many large vehicles with, you know, AC-20s, Manticores, Shrek PPC carriers. Although maybe we do want to run into those things. We do need lots of parts, specifically large lasers. We would very much appreciate as many large lasers as we could possibly get our hands on. Okay, so it's just because we got to the location, not because we actually saw anything. But yeah, large lasers are one of the most useful weapons in the game. Just ever since that initial rebalancing patch to fix large lasers, they have almost usurped medium lasers as being one of the most efficient weapons out there. Not in terms of tonnage, but geez, they only cost 18 heat. 18 heat for 40 damage, compared to 25 damage for 12 heat. So, alright, we got a couple of unknown mechs and a vehicle on out there. We're going to see if we can't get within range of these big old cannons and make him very, very unhappy. So let's give them the opportunity to attack. Initiative spreads out. We got a light, 2 mediums, and a heavy, although these could be heavy mechs as well. Got a 30-ton mech running on forward, and he will hide in the forest. And another 30-ton mech. 45-ton Vindicator? Maybe. Two 45-ton mech. Vindicator opening fire with his PPC and missed, thankfully. So we won't have to deal with the poor accuracy, which combined with our range would be a little bit of a problem. We're going to waltz on forward. Oh, the accuracy would be so beautiful. And for the first shot, Stranger gets to come on back. I could shoot at the Blackjack. Totally going to shoot the Blackjack. Why? Because it's a Blackjack. I was kind of hoping we'd hit one of the torsos and you'll blow it into little tiny pieces, but that didn't quite work out as planned. Sleipner APC is probably Ludendorff. Oh, I should probably kill him before he gets away from me. Kodiak. Kodiak's not actually going to be able to get in range. Huh, that is unfortunate. Sprint! Gotta move over here. That way we're sort of in a position to intercept the Sleipner APC. And we also want to clear, you know, the area so that Pavement can have good long-range shots to just drill into the enemy. Kind of regret not shooting the Vindicator now, because the Vindicator has better pinpoint. I was hoping to actually be able to kill this Blackjack in one shot. Didn't work out. Okay, Orion Victor is starting to take a little bit of damage. I do find it somewhat amusing that the ON1Vs are supposed to be lighter armor but more weapons, and the ON1Ks are supposed to have more armor but fewer weapons, and we have them sort of inverted. Well, not perfectly inverted, but... Alright, we're only going to be in large laser range, but hopefully that'll do a sufficient amount of damage. 120 damage if we drill. We did not drill. We hit him in quite a few places. We have exposed him. He's got 3 health left. Making my life difficult. That's okay. Here's the plan. We're going to multi-target. We're going to target most of the weapons of the Blackjack, and then we're also going to target the Sleipner APC. Going to give him an SRM-6. Hopefully one SRM will hit in the right location. And the Zeus just coming in, potting the Blackjack, don't even care. And the first target vehicle has been destroyed as well. So we've got 3 more target vehicles to kill, as well as a pair of mechs. Well, 3 mechs, actually. Oh, were you? Oh, you were a Javelin. I kind of figured. Fire Javelin, no less. Going to blast with a whole bunch of medium lasers. One of which missed, but the Orion tanking the damage. So really, I should have the Zeus up front, because the Zeus has the cockpit damage resist, which is kind of important. No, seriously. The cockpit resist cockpits or damage resist cockpits are amazing. He missed with the PPC a second time. I don't think I'm going to try and give him a third time to use it. Just saying, don't think that would be in my best interest. Stranger danger. Get on up there into the middle of coverage where you're nice and safe. And what do we got? We've got a Bulldog, not dangerous. Striker, not dangerous. And I believe you're also a Striker, which is not all that dangerous. Urban Mech R60. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, he's got an AC-10 and he's super slow. How amusing. Let's give you a little bit of love. Center torso? Center torso. Okay, that was not the center torso, but I will allow it because, you know, that is the joint that is holding on his PPC, which if you blow it clean off, everybody here will be pretty happy, actually. Okay, gonna fire at the Orion to the side, but the Orion Victor is our most armored Orion out there. And he still has over 100 armor. It's beautiful. Give the love. Yes, we'll turn to fight him in a moment, but give some love to the Victor. So, unfortunately, we did not do the greatest of hits that I ever wanted with that AC-20 because we hit his leg with it instead of, you know, tearing off the center torso or doing other cool things, but we are working through it quite nicely. Bulldog surging forward, see what he's going to hit, and large laser does impact, but again, we are in cover, which makes us almost immune to his damage. Okay, 24 damage out of 40 is not immune, but you get the idea. And it's another striker, of course. So we'll probably just spend a turn to kill all three of these. I mean, it's not like any of these are super dangerous. If you were an R60L, you'd actually be pretty dangerous, and then I'd probably kill you almost immediately. But you're not, so I feel no compulsion to do so. Do I want to kill? Yeah, I do. I really kind of do. Target the guy on the ground. Yeah, center torso. Just turn him apart. And sufficient damage? Sufficient damage. Okay, lovely. So we've dealt with the two mediums, which weren't much of mediums if we're completely honest. They were 245 tonners. They're barely qualified as mediums anyway. And now we just need to deal with the rest of the convoy. I thought I saw a... Oh, there's a location hit. From even further range, she's testing herself. Come on, drill, baby, drill. Drilled through. The striker is gone. So we're keeping them from gaining too much progress. And also, this Bulldog is probably going to get only to about there. I can step on him easily with one of my Orions. Javelin is going to take to the skies and move about 6 inches to the left. And then open fire with all his medium lasers, which he did hit. And he did get a headshot. Stranger just got out of the hospital after an extended stay, and he's going right back in. Oh, Stranger, does that make you angry? Does that make you furious? I'm going to give you a chance to express your irritation. Okay, pretty good expression of irritation. He's not dead, but not a bad job. Okay, Bulldog's going to come forward. I'll probably just swing in with the Orion. I'll let the Zeus continue to engage and kill people, because it's rather fun. It's a fairly powerful mech, so I like using it for its most powerful roles. Kodiak! Yeah, go step on him. 95% chance. Just stand in his front. That way you're blocking the entirety of the convoy, and they can't get around you. Goodbye, Bulldog. I'm going to steal your large laser at this rate. If this is the level of opposition at this point, I'm grabbing that large laser. That is not a place where I would have stopped personally. I'm not too superstitious, but you know what? Stopping right on the corpse of the last striker that was on the map may not be your best idea ever. Okay, let's give him a little bit of help, and we can turn off one of the medium lasers. Oh no, SRM6. No, both medium lasers off. Starting to have a little bit of a heat problem on that one. Didn't kill the Javelin, but it is going to knock him over. It's not going to be super important. He'll still move well before any of our other mechs, but you know what? That's actually, no, he dropped down to the heavy phase. Oh, yeah, because, he drops down to the heavy phase because we called shot him one time and then knocked him down the second time. Drill. I think I saw, oh, she definitely drilled. Every single shot hit the same location. So we have destroyed the convoy at this point. Now we just have to finish off a couple of not all that intimidating mechs. We are going to get shot at by the little tiny trash can urban mech. And Kodiak. Yeah, you're going to come up here. I'm sorry. I'm stealing this from you, Stranger. But Kodiak's going to take care of this one. You have failed to finish him in time. I gave you quite a few shots. We're just going to nail him with a lot of fire. Here's a Javelin at the end of the day. I like using multiple Orions. Orions and Paras look really cool. And I like having them together. Alright, take aim and shut off one of your SRM6s. Oh, you missed with the cannon. He is not happy at all anymore. I took him away from being able to destroy that mech, and now he is, well, he is irritated to say the least. Keep firing. Oh, there goes a leg, so he's going down on the ground. It's not going to, you know, affect any actual movements. We'd have to move him quite far down the track in order to make sure that he didn't get to move to do anything before we fired at him next round. But hey, every little bit counts. Pavement, yeah, there's no way Pavement's getting a shot on this one. She's gonna run. She'll get a shot next turn. Her awesome is too awesome to leave behind. Also, with all the long-range weapons on that awesome, it's rather ridiculously cool. He's going to stand up. He's got his AC-10 still ready. He's going to rock and roll with it, try and kill somebody. Missed the Zeus. He got nerves. He also had a chance of, small lasering the head of our mech pilot, but it did not happen. Stranger, finish him off. I believe in you. I have hope for you. Oh, shoot. I wanted to turn that off. I thought I did, but apparently not. So that's going to cook for a little bit. Oh, we'll be able to fix it out. It'll be a day's worth of repairs. So aside from an accidental misclick and not shutting off that SRM, no damage at all. Although a pilot injury, which really, really sucks. Putting a pilot in injury for all that is not exactly fun. But hey, we should hopefully get him out in another 12 days. 54,000 is a reward. Yeah, 12-day repair. It's so unfair. What do we got here? Nothing interesting in terms of mechs and AC-10. A large laser, because we need them. A whole bunch of medium lasers. Nothing special. PPC, nothing special. I don't think there was anything special with this group whatsoever. That is somewhat disappointing. I could grab mech parts just to sell, which... How many AC-10s do I got? I have 2. I don't really use them all that much. 5 medium lasers. What else do I need? 52 medium lasers. I don't think I need those. Oh yeah, I need smalls, don't I? Yeah, grab the small lasers. Put them in the trunk, and we'll get that rolling. And we picked up a Vindicator part. It's not an Avenging Angel. Don't care. The Avenging Angel is the only Vindicator worth having because it has an amusing name that is canon. Alright, so a successful convoy interception, although I'd like to spend a couple of days, or 12, getting my mechs and mech warriors back on target. I don't think there was consecutive deployments on this one, so we should be out of this one fairly shortly if everything goes according to plan. Of course, no guarantees on the plan. Plans often change, although we tend to change quite nicely with them. A little less so now, though. We've been moving higher and higher in mech weight classes. We're up to pretty much all heavies and assaults, so that does sort of slow down our ability to maneuver around a problem. So we deal with it by going straight through. Okay, you can do whatever it is you people do. Enjoy, have a good time. And if the Casper Kaisha ever gets up here, which I assume they will, I mean, they do want to make friends with House Kurita anyway, but if they get up here, we'll probably run through this flashpoint, and we'll do all the fun voices. And if you like to... Oh, flashpoint decision. Honor your contract with Lady Suiko. Honor is its own kind, or break your contract with Lady Suiko and accept Lady Mariko's offer. And if it doesn't pay the bills, and at the end of the day, doubling the money is worth it. Yeah, we'll secure the honor. We're gonna go stereotypical good people. Unless the other option was better, in which case, we'll find out next time. But, for now, we're gonna do the right thing to do. We're not exactly hurting for cash at the moment, but flashpoints pay out ridiculous amounts of cash anyway. It's kind of dumb. Okay, gotta keep... Oh, actually, I can wait, which I'm going to do, because I want my Orion back. Welcome, Sean, to the stream. You're not... Well, you're almost 2 hours late, but it's always nice to have you around. We're going to patch up this mech. It'll take us a day, so we're going to chill for a day. Yeah, unfortunately, Stranger is out. And Shotgun also out. I'm going to wait 2 more days just to get Shotgun back in rotation. Shotgun's not going to be able to do anything, but just in case we run into another situation where we are just going on consecutive deployment after consecutive deployment, I don't want to suddenly be out of a pilot. Kodiak, I need you to get to the weapons bonus. Yeah, that's only a max evasion. If it was a sprint bonus, I might go for it. Pavement is still saving. She's got a melee. She does not have call shot mastery. I'm gonna wait for that. She's 200 away from it, and that's a really nice ability to have.
What's up, boss?
Alright, lovely. So let's go continue the flashpoint as we rock and roll. So a house divided. So they're gonna not have a whole heck of a lot of fun. It's 1,000,000 C-bills. What could the pirates possibly bring at a 2.5 skull that would be worth anything? I don't care, though. I want it. I like stuff. Stuff is fun. What do you guys think? Think we should go full pavement or full salvage? The full pavement is going to pay out 1.07 million C-bills. For a 2.5 skull battle, that is ridiculous. And 3 of 14 salvage is not bad at all, but it is 2.5 skull, which does kind of limit what sort of thing we're kind of going to run into. So we could probably not run into any sort of assault mix. There might be a couple of heavies out there. We have full payment. Raider's on board for the full payment. He thinks that cash is green. And you know what? I really kind of am leaning towards it. It is 1.07 million C-bills. Yeah, we're going to rely on the loot box in order to give us the stuff that's going to be really cool. Sandhog or Shotgun. Sandhog, welcome back. It has been a little while. You took quite a few hits to the head. C-bills for an Argo upgrade? Yeah, that could be another way to spend it. Although it'll probably be spent on mech repairs and that sort of thing. Alright, so Sandhog filling in for our Orion Pirate. She's not the best, or Orion Pirate, no, Orion Pilot. Not exactly the best. We are sort of training her up, although Shotgun, she's been with the company longer, but she's been out of rotation several times because she gets punched in the head. And it's not particularly fun when that happens to her. Because then she's got to sit in the hospital. She's got to deal with that one nurse who just will not stop chatting, and he's just the most annoying person in the world. But you don't want to upset him because, you know, if he does that, he might, you know, start messing things up and making it so it's not quite as comfortable. You won't get that second pudding cup that you were kind of really hoping for. So, yeah, you just got to be nice to him, even though you're like, oh, God. So, with any luck, we'll keep her out of the hospital bed any longer than that. So, prep for combat, there'll be 2.5 skill. Not the face! Not the face. Although we have done a couple of pretty fun headshots with punching. Like one, I think we've had 2 in this particular campaign. We've had a lot more in others, but in this one we've had some fun ones. I think it was a dragon that we kicked in the face. Wasn't that how that one went down? We had a dragon that kicked it. Only upgrade we're spending money are mech bay modifications. Not true. The med bay modifications, because of the way the headshots work. There's them so often, and you really want to get them out. In Rogue Tech, yeah, the mech bay ones are the best one. Karina Ludendorff. Alright, you guys can have your little family reunion and do whatever. Alright, must survive and eliminate the Ludendorff forces. So they have rushed forth with a Panther. What do they also got as backup? We've got a Crab and a couple of other things. Okay, so that's a pretty aggressive Panther, not gonna lie. And already tore open the Shadowhawk. Wow. So Lady Suiko must survive. That is an interesting problem for us to have to solve, considering the Panther has just gone like full YOLO on this one, sprinted forward, and now is going to die. And all their mechs get to move first. Which one's Lady Suiko? Just one must survive? Okay, so one of these people must survive. We're going to have to rush in there as quick as we can, which is not exactly easy considering that we're all heavy and assault mechs. So, yeah. Well, at least they brought a Kintaro. So there is that. I was so hoping you got the headshot. Did not work out. So their Thunderbolt's going to come over, open fire on the Panther, which is completely undefended, and just going to open up all that armor and tear off the entire left torso. So he's lost his SRM at this point. He's only got a PPC, although that is really the only weapon that we really care about. But we need a couple of rounds to actually get in there. So, yeah, we're going to reserve, let them move forward, and hopefully I can get a couple of people into position. But our mechs are more designed for a slow, plodding assault, not necessarily trying to rush in front of some suicidal tracks. Really shouldn't be... Oh, we got an unknown assault mech. Oh, we could have gotten a Zeus. That would have been interesting. But it will not be anymore. Are you still going to be alive at the end of this? Just barely. This is the worst luck Panther ever. Alright, Pavement, do you actually have a shot? Oh, I see red lines, and it's a direct line of sight to both the Thunderbolt and the Zeus. We're going to target the Thunderbolt, I think. It'll be a little bit easier to burn down. We'll deal with the Zeus at closer range, hopefully. So 3 good hits on that Thunderbolt with our large lasers. Romeo doesn't have a shot anywhere, so Romeo is just going to run as fast as his mech will carry him. Next turn, he will actually be able to engage with that AC-20. He is out in the open, which is a little bit dangerous, but I'm hoping to kind of draw a little bit of fire. That way we don't have to worry about, you know, all of our escort mechs dying. Because if they die, we lose, and I don't want to lose. I enjoy winning. Winning is very much fun. I'm going to rush forward. I could use a sensor lock, but I don't want to bother. Sweep the leg. Yes, we'll go for it. We'll see if we can't get a mecha melee. Oh, come on, you have jump jets, dude. Why do you keep walking? Oh, foolish. Foolish Panther pilot. He will now die. That has been foretold. His death cannot be avoided any longer. So he's got no evasion anymore, because he decided to walk instead of jump. And the Crab's going to come forward. Will the Crab be able to save his compatriot? No, he's going to miss with a large laser. So only hit with one of the large lasers, and the medium laser has weakened the armor a little bit on the Thunderbolt. But I don't think it's going to be significant enough. Enforcer coming in, nailing without 60 damage. And then the large laser. I am just stunned at the fact that this Panther is still in existence. Kintaro moving forward, going to continue its indirect fire. Oh no, it has direct fire now. So this Thunderbolt about to get lit up with a ton of missiles, making a steady. Hey, and a headshot. Not bad at all. So now, of course, it will be able to move before us, which gets rid of that unsteadiness. But it is going to start shooting other targets as well. Yeah, we're going to be in range of him. Oh, are we going to be in range of him?
Commander.
Sandhog! Oh, I don't want to block his path. That's my main concern. Sandhog, what's your shot here? Shot here is pretty good. I'm going to take that. So, I'm going to precision shot just to sort of get this down and go for that center torso. Open him up. Okay, we took out half of him. Did not quite open him up like the can opener I had been planning for. Grasshopper, don't you dare get in that little path that I have to go through with my one assault mech. Well, okay, I have 2 assault mechs, but the one doesn't need to move. And a little bit of long-range fire going in on the 55-tonner. Shadowhawk did pull back. Kodiak! Time to kill. Let's see if we can't give him a really good taste of the perfect medicine. Oh, boy, did we. Another stick, really? Come on, guys. Go for full kills here. Okay, so we've torn off both torsos. He's been headshot once and he's fallen down. That's 4 injuries. Come on, he's dead, right? He's dead. Okay. And we're getting the entirety of the Thunderbolt in the loot queue. So there is that. A little bit of life fire coming back on the Orion. Nothing too bad at this moment. So eliminate Ludendorff and her forces. 25% have been defeated as well. So let us start to move forward with the big guns. 55 and 80. I'll take that 80. Come on, let's go for the can opener. Oh, that's a good hit in the center torso. Love to see it. Best popsicle stick impression. Ah, yes. They're trying. They truly are trying. Alright, let's give them a little bit of large layers of love. And right into that center torso with that first one, which has exposed him. He is now very vulnerable. We just need a couple of more good shots. And we could probably blow things up. Do you actually have anything center torso? Like, stupidly placed ammunition? No, just a heatsink and a medium laser. But it's the thought that counts, and the fact that he only now has a little bit of structure between us and victory. I suppose I shouldn't count it. I mean, he is, after all, not the only mech in the Lance. That Panther, man. Just guts. Absolute guts. Standing on the corpse of the destroyed Thunderbolt as well. And hit. Looks like we're scattering fire all over the mech. We did get a medium laser that hit the center torso. He's got 60 health left there, so we just need basically an AC-10 to hit him. Oh, missed with his... Oh, is the Panther going to keep surviving? No. No, the Panther's dead. Death before this. The Panther was being driven by an absolute moron. Come on, you can't blame me for that one, lady. Like, he was walking. The whole point of the Panther's jump jets is to fly around the battlefield. Makes them very dangerous and effective. Heatsink has been destroyed, so he's starting to suffer a couple of problems. Kodiak, are you in range? Can you just eliminate this guy? Ooh, it's going to be a little bit of a rough one. I think you're going to target the Enforcer, because he's closer, and, well, that could happen. Is he dead? He's not quite dead. We might be able to kill him, though, with this round of shooting. Grasshopper is going to target. Looks like the Enforcer, if he was a little bit luckier and managed to get quite a few more hits in the center torso, you could have killed him. Unfortunately, his large lasers all plinked all around. And then he decided to fire a single medium at the Zeus because, you know, that's how you win wars, apparently. You are going to put a shell right in the center of him, please. Not quite in the center, but yeah, that worked out. So we're down to just the Zeus and the Shadowhawk. The Shadowhawk has already been damaged by the Panther. This area right here is just, you do not want to be here. So the Orion tanking a whole ton of fire. Luckily for us, didn't actually take a headshot on that one. So feeling very blessed on that one. Romeo, would you like to end this? Now we're standing on the center corpse. Who's getting cocky now? Clearly us. And we've got another 47 health left on that mech. We just need a little bit more fire. Just a little bit more walking fire. Can I get... I have the shot. I found it. Lovely. Alright, the final shot. We are going to go for a precision strike. There's a chance the pavement can end this all for everybody. 54% chance. And there he goes down. 75%. There is still a Shadowhawk, but come on, at this point, the only thing left is for him to surrender. Or, you know, not. He doesn't have to. We're probably going to kill him, though. Crab coming around the corner. He had to sprint in order to get that shot. Unfortunate for him. He is about to get punched, though, so Shadowhawk driven by also not exactly the most brilliant pilot you've ever seen in the universe. Sadly, he did not get the memo that, no, you should be trying to protect your life, not giving it up. Actually, no, Kodiak. Kodiak's got the better hole punch. He does it very well. Because, you know, he's got 120 damage with that AC-20. If I get another assault mech, I'm going to have to put that on a ballistic assault mech, I'm going to have to take this AC-20 off and put it on there. So Shadowhawk going down to the ground. He's lost all of his evasion. He will not be able to run anymore. Again, we highly suggest that he evacuates, but I don't think he's going to actually do it. I think he has us all exactly where he wants us. Is he going to survive the grasshopper? No. Victory is ours. Aside from the dumbest Panther pilot ever, that worked out fairly nice. But no, seriously, that Panther pilot, I mean, what the heck? Just charging full bore right into the middle of several assault... Well, not several assault mechs. An assault mech, 2 mediums, and... What was the last one? It was a not a Vindicator. It was a Shadowhawk, Oh, Thunderbolt, so it was a heavy. So, 1.07 million C-bills. That pays the bills. No injuries, no armor penetrations. It's absolutely beautiful. Plus 2,000 experience, and we got a large laser, which we needed. Yes, total mad lad in that Panther. He could not be stopped. Bold and beautiful until the very end. Although I don't think he actually died. Only his center torso got ripped out. Hello, Sprog. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us at the very end. We've just finished 2 flashpoints today. At least I think we finished this flashpoint. There might be another mission to go through. And if there is, we'll take it on, obviously. We will finish this flashpoint today. I guarantee you. Unless, of course, you know, like... the entire house collapses around me. That would be a little bit unfortunate. I'm not quite sure that I would be able to complete the flashpoint at that point. But maybe. There is, after all, saves that in the cloud now, so maybe that would work. Alright, we aim to please. I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe we should work with you some other time. That way we can get some of that cool Drac kit. Most of the stealth technologies and that sort of thing. And our loot box, a rare item for our taking. It will be an SRM-4 Plus. Because of course it is. Got a decent gyro, a nice large laser. A small laser. So, not exactly the best loot box we've ever had. Oh, of course, I had 900,000, so that helps out a little bit. But you know what? I think I would have preferred better parts. So, a successful mission on there. Sprog has been enjoying this, because when Sprog was playing through the game, he's waiting for Rogue Tech. He's kind of given up at this point. When Sprog was playing through the game, his rewards were so... ridiculously bad. I felt sorry for him. And to be fair, yeah, we're getting boxes of junk now too, so it is karma, I suppose. Alright, so you're going to pick up your health because you've already got Called Shot Mastery. We're just going to work everybody up together. Sandhog can pick up... No. Like, seriously. No. Oh wait, no, never mind, her other option is Master Tactician. Yeah, no. Just no. What does this give me? Move after shooting. Yeah, we'll take that. Rogue Tech can't come fast enough. Surprise mechanics surprisingly bad. Pretty much. Yeah, we are all hoping for Rogue Tech, although... So I had a bit of a low spot earlier in the week playing vanilla, but after kind of taking a step back and thinking about it, a couple of things. One, this is a solid game. It really is. Is that a good build? Oh, cool. Like, this is a solid game. And it's a really moddable game. This is great. It really is. Rogue Tech takes it to grand new heights, and playing vanilla gives me a greater appreciation for Rogue Tech. But coming back to this, there was a lot of love put into this game, and they did a fantastic job. They really did. Sure, it's not as complicated as some of us want. It's not as crazy as some of us want. But you know what? As a starting point to get people into the more tactical side of BattleTech, I think Harebrained Scheme did a bang-on job. Needs some tweaks, need a little bit of improvements in some places, but they did a really good job with this. But yeah, so yeah, that's going to do it for the stream today. We've been streaming for about 2 hours. We got through 2 flashpoints, kicked some serious butt. We're starting to get our Argo even further built. I can't wait until I get all of these pods in full condition. Also going to need a little bit more structural reinforcement, but I want this ship looking beautiful and pristine, and we will have it soon. But everybody, thank you for joining us for this stream. If you want to hang out with the community more, we do have a Discord. It should be in the description if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, I'll go throw it up over there. Come check it out. Come join us. We do have videos up on our YouTube channel every single day. We do 4 days of Starfleet Command and 3 days of BattleTech Urban Warfare. That may be getting inverted in the somewhat near future. But yeah. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Maybe check out the YouTube channel. If you're on Twitch, maybe give us a follow if you enjoyed the content and want to see us a little bit more often. If you're on YouTube and you also have Twitch, maybe give us a follow and maybe we get moving forward on that one. Anyway, I've been Tarak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe or press the follow button. We're going to have to add that in with Twitch. Yeah, leave a comment and we'll see you all in the next episode.